Hello, hail and welcome, my warriors, to the beginning of our next project. The 2 official expansions for Neverwinter Nights. We'll be doing Shadows of Undrentide, and then once we finish that, we will be taking the same character directly into Hordes of the Underdark. So new Shadows of Undrentide. Chapter 1. Create new character. I've been thinking about characters, I've been looking at my options, I've been doing just the tiniest amount of research in what options are in the game, and I think what I've decided to go with is a multi-class rogue fighter. I'm going to start out with a single level of fighter and then go into rogue. And what we're gonna do is we're going to be dual wielding finesse weapons. But I hadn't really decided on whether to go male or female. I think our last character was male, so I think we'll go female for this one. Monday chill, Tuesday RP, Wednesday club after a long break. Thursday, Paloni gets his new PC. Friday, chill. Saturday, Magic with Nalo's nephews on the day. And Sunday, Warhammer with you. Sounds like quite the week. I'm glad you have a couple of chill days in there so you don't run yourself completely ragged. Alright, we are going with human for the extra feet. Now what are we going to do for a portrait? I guess we can be a 7-year-old if we really want to. I'm gonna be honest, most of these are kinda ugly. Yeah, most of these I don't like. Let's go with cleavage. How old is this game? Oh man, I don't know. When did Neverwinter Nights come out? Neverwinter Nights released in 2002. So it is 23 years old. Class, we will be starting with a single level of fighter. And then we'll take a couple of levels of rogue. The reason I'm starting with a single level of fighter is because that allows me to start being human as well with 3 feats. And there are 3 feats I really want right from the beginning. Alignment. Let's say we're neutral, and then we'll see where our actions take us. Ability scores, we want good dexterity. Decent constitution. We don't want anything else to really be terrible. Get some wisdom, some intelligence for the extra skill points. Doesn't it give better proficiencies too in armor and weapons? Yeah, it does. But actually, I don't think this is like 5th edition where you only get some of the proficiencies when you multi-class into something later. I think you just get all of them when you take the fighter level, even if you take it at level 2. So I don't think that's as much of an issue. 16 dex, 12 constitution, 14 wisdom, 14 intelligence. I think that's what we'll be going with. Packages. Configure. Alright. So one thing I definitely want to go for is I want to go for parry. And then what do we have that are class skills? Discipline, so we won't get disarmed and bullied. Go with heal. For healing be better. Concentration I don't think does anything for me. I think that's spell use only. Yeah. So those are all the class skills we really want. So then I would like to have some persuade, and for the last one, let's go with search to find traps. And then for feats, I want ambidexterity, 2 weapon fighting, and weapon finesse. Oh, is weapon finesse not with a specific weapon? It's just all finesse weapons. Dagger, hand axe, light, short sword, sickle. Alright. That's even better. Then I think we'll be going rapier and short sword instead of dual short swords. Customize. I want blonde hair because that's what I have in my portrait. And that's what what we got.
Command, attack! To the fight! Give to the fight!
You have to fight! Come on! I didn't want to do this, but...
Should we go with innocent idealist?
At the enemy!
At their throats, cut them down!
No, let's go with cold killer. Alright, we want someone who's a little more mature, so we're going to be 23. And name, let's go with, just off the top of my head, Lyra. I actually like Menthan. Let's go with Lyra Menthan. And ha-cha-cha-cha play.
Hilltop, one of many small villages that dot the most remote regions of the northern wildlands, known as the Silver Marches. Few would choose so cold and inhospitable a land to make their home. Only those seeking a new life, or to escape their past. It is in Hilltop that your mentor, Master Drogan, chose to settle after a lifetime of adventure. Here, he would pass on his knowledge to you, and a select few others with promise. It is here that evil comes in the shadows, and behind it, a sinister purpose that will see your own promise either realized in full or extinguished.
Realized in full. Let's have a look at the sound options. Turn voices down a little bit. That. Love his R's. Alright, I haven't played this since last I streamed it. So I just need to get used to everything again. Journal, let's read that. This is your journal, which chronicles your life at Drogan's Academy, from the day you set foot in the door to last eve's entry. All of your experiences are contained within. One section of the journal talks about your interaction with the other apprentices. Xanos, the half-orc sorcerer, has a superior attitude that rubs most of the other apprentices the wrong way. I can't stop rolling my R's now because of that. Donna is a dwarven rogue who loves to incite arguments between Xanos and the third apprentice, Misha. Misha is a human paladin of Mystra. Ooh, paladin of Mystra, that's fun. Whose vision of the world is limited to black and white, with nothing in between. You are the fourth and senior apprentice, and Drogan has always held a respect for you and your abilities. Lately, Drogan has begun to seek new apprentices, as your term here has nearly reached completion. A final examination will soon be upon you. That was a nice little intro. Scale of discipline? What's this do? Only usable by fighter. Use unique power self once per day. It's a fairly straightforward test. All you had to do was run to the top of a hill and grab an item on a pedestal, then return it to Drogon. It was the 20 heavily muscled orcs waiting to knock you back down the hill, and the strap that held your hands behind your back that gave the task its difficulty. The first few were easy enough to dodge around, but they got closer and closer together until it was your bullheaded determination that kept you on your feet. When the assignment was complete, your body was sore, but the red scale was dropped from your mouth into Drogon's waiting hands. After cutting the strap around your arms, Drogon explained that the scale had the magical ability to increase your discipline for a short time during battle, but only one time each day. It was a suitable reward for a grueling task. Right, let's take that, and let's also put that on our hotbar. Mistress Hand. This ring is one of many forged by Drogon Drogonson, son of Drogon. Drogon retired after a long life of adventure and took to training young would-be adventurers how not to get killed. He gave each of them a ring that would teleport them back to him if they found themselves in mortal peril. To power the ring, the user must possess a focus crystal. Focus crystal is consumed during the teleportation. Then a focus crystal, in case I need it. $50! And what are we wearing? Woodsman's outfit. Or we could switch it for a studded leather armor, increase our AC significantly. Let's do that. And equip a short sword. Aha! Rich! Also starts us off with 3 potions of cure light wounds and a torch. How nice of it. Save. I think I have to pick a save game. Or a name for the save. There we go. How do I move the camera? Can I not freely move the camera? I don't think I can.
Aha! You're here. Tell me, surely you have heard how our dear Misha fared in her last test.
I have had enough of your jibe, Xanos. You would have done no better.
On the contrary, dear lady, I tend to do exactly what Master Drogon asks me to do. If he says to rescue the goblin child, then I rescue the goblin child. It is not so difficult.
I somehow doubt Master Drogon would ask you to rescue anything that he didn't expect you to rob first.
Ha ha! You are the aspiring thief amongst us, little Dorna, not I.
But a goblin is an evil creature, child or no. How can I be expected to lend it aid? It was not a fair test of my ability.
Ah yes, the classical paladin dilemma. Murder the goblin children! Where have I heard that before? Perhaps there's a lesson in Master Drogon's test I have not yet considered. You'll learn in time, Misha. Don't worry about it. Thank you for your kindness, Lyra. I suspect that Master Drogon will never hold me in the regard he has for you, however. Bah! Who cares how the dwarf regards them? I came here to learn what I can from him, and that's all. The rewards will be worth it in the end, I think. Ha! My sentiments exactly. The fact that Drogon is not richer tells me he has only so much adventuring knowledge to pass on. Great wealth is not the goal of every adventurer, Xanos. I do not speak for the fools, little girl. Let them do as they wish. Lyra, I heard Master Drogon saying that your final test would be coming very soon. Do you think you're ready for it? I believe I am. You sound so confident. I wish I could say the same. I bet that Master Drogon will take away Lyra's ring for the final test. Haha, no teleporting about for you. But Master Drogon gave us the rings to keep us safe. They've kept all of us from being killed during our training. And what better way to test if you're ready to leave the nest, eh? What do you think of that, Lyra? Ready to lose your ring? I never relied on that stupid ring anyway. Haha! Xanos is weak of constitution and constantly in need of rescuing by the ring. That's why he values it so highly, I think. Shut up, little dwarf. I notice you've no lack of focus crystals to power your precious ring. Better to be safe than sorry, I always say. Do you know what your final test will be, Lyra? Has Master Drogon said anything to you? No, he hasn't. I have no idea what my final test will be.
I cannot wait until Master Drogon gives me my final test. Oh, I wish I was in your shoes.
Wait, you want my shoes? Why do you want my shoes? You can't have my shoes! Fuck you! These are my shoes!
For once I agree with the little girl. I came to Master Drogon to learn how to be an adventurer. I wish to adventure.
True. I wish something exciting would happen here at Hilltop.
Shoes are expensive. That reminds me, I actually need new shoes. I need to buy new shoes soon.
Do you hear that?
The sounds of battle from
Master Drogon is
downstairs.
in trouble. Use your ring.
Alright, I'll use my ring. Oh, didn't mean to equip it. Just wanted to use it. Okay. Cannot use that item. Do I have to have it equipped? Yeah, okay. You have to have the ring equipped in order to use the magic ring. You know what? Fair enough. Well, that's a lot of... I think those are kobolds. Ortano for Digimon.
I shall prevail.
Oh no!
Run while you can.
Alright, I don't have... Can I use this as a weapon? No. I guess we're not quite dual wielding yet.
That's a lot of damage!
So let's just do some stabbing of things that are already
You breathe
engaged.
your last.
Welcome to the stream, Diamondback. How you doing? Sneak attack! Sneak attack?
There will. Prepare to face the judgment of Mistra.
And I even got injured. Barely injured. Drogon barely stirs when you approach him. He's sweating profusely and stirs agitatedly, as if caught in the grips of a bad dream.
That's it? The little beasts are all gone? Then I shall see to Drogon now. I can only imagine what they did to make him fall.
Who is Ayala?
Poison! I cannot tell the type, but I should be able to counter it with my magic. Hold on, good dwarf. Nothing? The poison resists? How can that be? This is no simple toxin these kobolds have used here. How could they have acquired such a poison, I wonder? And why did they come all this way, just to strike at Master Drogon? There must be an answer.
Thank you for your help, but who are you? I find it more than a little suspicious that some helpful stranger would show up just as these little creatures attack, eh? How rude. This lady aids us without asking for anything in return. Would you repay her with suspicion? Rude or not, I'd like an answer as well. You have remarkable timing, my lady. Of course you are suspicious. I would be as well were I in your shoes. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ayala Windspear. I've been following the tracks of these kobolds for almost 2 days now. I thought it odd that they would range so far from their home caves in the Nether Mountains. I never imagined they would do something like this, however. As soon as I realized they were headed for Hilltop, I came as quickly as I could. Too late. Why were you following these kobolds to begin with? I was just passing through this area, to be perfectly honest. It's my responsibility to take note of strange occurrences and investigate them, however. What do you mean it's your responsibility? I'm a harper, as is Drogon. Do you know what a harper is? Aren't the Harpers some kind of secret society that fights evil? Indeed, you are well informed. Doing so has left the Harpers with many enemies, however. It may be one of those that is behind this attack. Ah! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I saw you were streaming. How did your stream go? Nittler, can we get a shout out for our gaming? He's good people. Thank you, thank you.
I believe I can shed some light on that.
Oh my god, it's Sean Connery.
Master Drogon!
Drogon, you live. Mistra be praised.
It was the artifacts they were after. They're stolen. All 4 of them. I can do nothing.
Stream went really well. Just tired. How about me? I'm good. I am very tired after yesterday. I had a bunch of friends over to do nerd shit and hang out and celebrate my birthday. So it was a great time, but I am also a little worn out. But I figured, you know what? I'm taking the day off. I'm not going to the gym. I'm just relaxing. So I'm just gonna get a stream in. And here we are, getting started on my latest project.
I thought as much. How could anyone have found out you even had them? This is terrible news.
Wait, what artifacts are you talking about? When Drogon retired to Hilltop, the Harpers entrusted 4 dangerous artifacts to his care. We thought this area remote enough that they would be safe.
They were. I do not know how they were discovered.
We'll have to find out. Those artifacts are too powerful and dangerous to be left in unknown hands. Well, if the kobolds stole these artifacts, we should get them back. I'm glad you agree. I won't be able to follow you, however. I need to stay here and tend to Drogon's poison. Lyra, my eldest student. It is up to you. It is vital that you find these items and bring them back. You can count on me, Master Drogon. I won't fail you. Courage, dear girl, you do me proud. This will be your final test. I know that you are ready. So much relies on you. I know you will not let me down. Didn't know Sean Connery was here. Right? That voice acting totally sounds like Sean Connery. I cannot... Oh my god, he just came. Drogon? He's passed out from the pain. It's up to you then, Lyra, as he said. You must recover these artifacts before they can be put to dangerous use. Tell me, why are these artifacts so important? Sure you have many questions, Lyra, and I will help you as much as I can. There's much you must prepare for first, however. If you need assistance, think of asking Donna or Xanos to accompany you. The others can remain here and help guard the school. That would be me. I wish I could go with you, Lyra. You are so lucky. She will be luckier still to have the great Xanos by her side. Get over yourself already, Xanos. Lyra will pick whomever she picks, and it will probably be someone she can stand. Yes, as I said, me! There is also bound to be some equipment here in the school which can help you. See if you can find some healing equipment, especially. If you can't find potions, healing kits will have to do. As for the artifacts themselves, I can't tell you what I know about them. I can tell you what I know about them if you wish. It's not much, but it might help. Beyond that, all that remains is to go into Hilltop and follow the trail of the kobolds. It should not be difficult. Their passing will have been noticed, I'm sure. I will help you as much as I can, but my first duty is to keep Drogon alive. Whatever this poison is inside him, I intend to fight it. Alright. I have some questions. Tell me more about these artifacts. I know a little about these artifacts, but keep in mind that anything I tell you comes mostly from memory. I wish I had more detailed information to offer. What do you mean mostly from memory? Doesn't it all come from memory? I don't think she's gonna pull out a book and start looking them up. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there are 4 artifacts in total. A mummified hand, dragon's tooth, a statue of a tower, and a mask. Oh my god, it's the mask. Suddenly jazz, swing jazz, starts playing. Put on a zoot. Alright, tell me more about the mummified hand. It belonged to a powerful lich named Belferon, as I understand it. The hand was all that was left when he was destroyed. I remember it being said some of Belferon's power remained in the hand. Perhaps someone is trying to tap into it, or perhaps one of Belferon's old followers wants him resurrected. If that was the case, it would be terrible news. Belferon threatened to destroy Faerun the first time. We certainly don't need him trying again. Okay. Dragon's Tooth. A remnant of the great worm Hephaestion. Great dragon that also wielded the most evil of the black arts. Rap music? The dragon died long ago, but it's possible that the kobolds could have some interest in it, seeing as they are of a draconic origin themselves. I have trouble believing the kobolds are the instigators of this theft, however. It is more likely they serve another, perhaps even a dragon aspiring to have Hephaestion's power. Tell me about the tower statue. I actually do not know much about that. I believe it was found in a desert tomb many years ago, and one of our wizards detected powerful and destructive magic within it. The nature of the magic could not be discerned, however, so it was put aside to be kept safe until more could be discovered about it. I have my doubts that the statue would be of use to anyone. Perhaps its theft was only incidental because it lay with the rest. And what about the mask? That once belonged to a high priest of the Lord of Shadows, I believe, and is imbued with considerable power, though nobody has figured out how to use it. Seeing as the God of Thieves rarely produces items of benevolent purpose, it was decided best to keep the mask safe and out of his followers' hands. Perhaps someone has figured out how to use the mask's power. If so, any amount of mischief could be expected as a result. Alright, what makes these items so dangerous? All 4 of them have considerable power of a malevolent nature, although we have yet to discover any application for any of this power. The fact that the power exists could be tempting enough for someone, and it's very possible that there may be someone out there who knows more about these artifacts than we do. The trouble will be figuring out which artifact the thief is in fact interested in and what they intend to do with it. Considering the nature of these items, it is certainly evil. Well, if that's the case, why were the artifacts kept here, not somewhere safer? And where exactly would somewhere safe be? Behind the walls of a keep surrounded by guards? What better way to announce you hide something of value? No, the Harpers believed that this school was remote enough and nondescript enough to be considered safe from molestation. all schools should be safe from molestation. There should be no molestation at schools. That might be a contentious opinion, but I'm willing to stand on that. For many years, that has indeed been the case. I want to ask about something else. Can you tell me more about these kobolds? Only very little. I came across their tracks when crossing one of the mountain paths through the Nether Mountains to the north. When I realized they had left the highlands and come down into the valley, I became alarmed. For kobolds to range so far from their home caves is unusual. Kobolds are tiny draconic predators that rely more on their cunning than their strength to survive. For them to be so bold means they either have much to gain or much more to fear. Alright, I think that's all my questions for now. I should get ready. Excellent. I will tend to Drogon then. Return to me when you have discovered anything. It's kind of annoying because Misha is actually the one I want to join my party. Oh, Lyra, I'm so worried about Master Drogon. Do you think he'll be alright? He should be fine. Don't worry about it. It's nice of you to say. I just hope it's the truth. What? You don't believe Lyra now? You're accusing her of being a liar? I said no such thing. That's not what I meant at all. Ha! You're still such a little girl. Mistress Warrior indeed. So many people just try to shield me from the truth sometimes. If I'm ever going to be a paladin, I'll have to face these things one day, won't I? I suppose all I can do now is pray for him. Good luck, Lyra. I really wanted her to come and be my tank. What do we have here? Money? I'll take money. Nothing else in here? Interest? Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, I wanted somewhere around here. I want to put special attacks parry mode. I'll be using that. Okay, didn't mean to close the door, just meant to walk through it, but fair enough. Divining pool. Certainly not qualified to use that. Check all of downstairs before I go back upstairs, although I don't think there's going to be anything more upstairs. Oh, this one had a gold coin too. Actually, there are more remains. Get that fat loot. Ooh, thieves' tools. Those will come in handy. A fenlope for selling. Quartz crystal for selling. A amethyst and a light crossbow. I might be interested in using a light crossbow down the line. What's in here? A couple of crates with something in them. And some remains. Did a kobold run in here and get killed? What the hell? I guess they did. That's weird. Crate. Right. Let's check the crates. Meat. This large chunk of meat could feed a family for several days. Weight 1/2 pound. Okay, so 1/2 pound, or about 220 grams of meat, is enough to feed a family for several days. I guess I'm a bit of a glutton, because it wouldn't be enough to feed me for several days. Fish, garlic. I don't think I'm going to be doing any cooking, so I'm just going to leave these. And cellar. Well, let's try the basement first, since we're done with the ground floor. Laboratory. Hehe, you not know how to get past the ward. Reese does. Oh my, what's this? Isn't another kobold come to wreak havoc on Master's things? Well, Reese will fight them. Yes, she will. She will protect Master's things this time. Oh, no, no, it's someone I recognize. Gladdens my heart. Yes, it does. Hello there, Lyra. Hello, Reese. How are you? I am still being Reese. Oh, yes, I am. I'm not dead. That is a good thing. But you should be knowing that kobolds stole Master's stuff. Yes, they did. But Lyra, you cannot help, for they are gone, and that is sad. But Reese feels something is wrong with the Master. Tell me what happened to him, please, oh please. I am going to be honest. Master Drogon was poisoned by the kobolds. Oh no, poor, poor Master. Poor Reese. If Master dies, then Reese will be alone. Reese should go up to Master. Yes, she should. But Master wanted Reese to stay down in this laboratory. Oh yes, that is what he said. And Reese must obey, kind Master. Oh, Lyra, Reese feels terrible right now. Maybe if we talk a bit, you will make me feel better? Yes, yes, I love to talk. Do you want to hear a riddle? Sure, tell me a riddle. Oh, yes, yes, my riddle. A fine choice for a fine woman. Here is my riddle. A woman has 5 children, and half of them are sons. Is this possible? No. Oh, no, you are very, very wrong. You are not much smarter than a kobold, I'm afraid. No, not at all. It is true that the other half of children are also males. She must then have 5 boys. It is a trick, see? I never said the other half were not boys. Okay, fair enough. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah, I'd like to ask you some questions. Questions are not as good as riddles, unless the questions are riddles. But you ask, and I will try to answer. Can you tell me exactly what the kobolds did? Oh, it was terrible. Yes, it was. I was just having a nap and dreaming about a lovely meadow filled with flowers and butterflies. It was wonderful, Lyra. Yes, it was. Do you have dreams like that? Yes, but please get to what happened. I was woken by a dreadful noise, and I immediately turned invisible. When I saw that dreadful kobolds were in the house, I thought Master Drogon would come here right away. I saw them coming to the laboratory, and I knew they could not get across, and I thought it was going to be such fun watching them from behind the magic circle. I was about to appear and taunt them. Yes, I was. But then they stopped, and you would not believe what they did. No, you would not. They threw dust on the circle. Little dirt disrupted Drogon's protective magic? It must have been magic dust. Oh yes, or it would not have worked. No. Stupid, ugly kobold walked right over the symbol and looted all of Master's things. Well, maybe not all of his stuff. No. There be some stuff left, little bits of stuff that stupid kobolds not think would be important, or no could find. How do I get into the laboratory? Oh, Reese no can tell you that. No. Master never tells anybody that, except for Reese. And now Master is upset. Oh, yes, he is. Reese can feel it. Yes. Master trusted Reese to protect his treasures, and now Reese has failed. Never will Reese fail Master again. You no ask to get in anymore. No. Let's try a persuade. Surely you can trust me to go in. No. What are you, stupid little kobold? Me said no, and me mean no. But wait. Reese know what's going on. Yes, she does, and you will not be tricking her, nasty little kobold. I think you are confused, fair creature. You have a nicer way of speaking than a kobold, but I still see the truth. You must be a kobold in disguise. That's what I mean. You will not be getting past me, nor will I bring the treasure to you. Unless maybe if Reese could test you, then maybe she could bring you Master's items. Yes. Maybe Reese could ask you riddles then. That would be good. Yes, it would. Alright, fine. Ask me your riddles. I suck at riddles. Reese will ask you 3 riddles. Yes, she will. You will get all 3 riddles right, and then I know you not be kobold in disguise. Reese likes numbers, and I think kobolds too stupid to know them. So tell me, how many 9s do you use to count to 100? So there's 10 in the 90s, and then 9 more, so I'm guessing 19? Yeah, I think 19. You must be kobold to be so stupid. Risi will hide now and keep Master's magic safe. No, please. Master Drogon desperately needs our help. Oh, poor Master. Risi can feel he's suffering and needs help. Maybe you're not a kobold. I will give you another chance. Yes, I will. A prisoner is going to be killed and is told by executioner that he must make one statement. If his statement is true, then he will be drowned. If his statement is false, he will be hanged. What statement can he make to confuse the executioner and not be drowned at all? I will be hanged. 11-9? I'm not sure what you're on about, gaming. Are you talking about how many 9s are used to count to 100? I mean, yeah, clearly I got it wrong. Because I thought it was, you know, one in the ones, one in the 10s, one in the 20s, and so on, up until you get to 89. And then there are 10 in the 90s. 90 through, but there are 2 in 99. I forgot to consider that 99 in fact has 2 9s rather than 1. That was my mistake. That is the thing to say. Then the executioner cannot hang you, or you hold truth, and he should drown you. If he drowns you, then you lied. Should be hanged. You'd be pretty smart. Much smarter than Kobold, I'm thinking. But kobolds turned out to be smarter than me, though, when them break Master's ward. This is a hard riddle, so you should take your time to figure it out. Yes, are you ready? Sure. There's an island which is deserted. This island has 4 fruit trees, each with different kind of fruit. There's a group of wizards who visit the island each year, for they like it. Okay. Each wizard eats 2 types of fruit, but each group of 2 trees can only have 1 wizard in common. Which means only 1 wizard can eat from the apple tree and the pear tree. So what you must be telling me is how many wizards belong to this group. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6. That is very smart of you to know that. It took Risi a long time to figure that one out. I guess you must be who you seem to be, and I will have to trust you to help Master. I will go and fetch the items for you from my secret hiding place. Risi hopes you will really help Master, Lyra. Hey! You take this and help Master. I worry about him. I worry about him much. Oh yes, I do. Good luck be with you, Lyra. You will need it. Okay, so what did I get? Let's just open this up a little bit. I got a room key, 3 focus crystals, and scare? What is scare? Is that a scroll of scare? I got a scroll of scare. I don't think that's going to do me much good. I mean, when I get my rogue level, I could go for levels in use magic device, and that would allow me to use it. But honestly, I don't think I'll be doing that. You've read it and it scares you. It's just a scary story. It's just a short, it's just a horror short. But behind the door was the mother all along, blah! Mysterious footlocker. Take these scrolls. Leave everything else. guess now we wait for the slow to wear off. Back to sword. Potions of Bliss. I'll steal the Potions of Bliss. Your actions have shifted your alignment 1 point towards chaotic. You have been stripped of your title as reconciler. I don't care. Use the room key. What's this? The Grinder. Drogon's crystal table. Anything else of interest in here? Miscellaneous supply chest, medical supply chest. Maybe some more focus crystals. This alchemist lab is where Master Drogon creates the focus crystals that power the rings he gives to his apprentices. He showed you once how to operate it. Right, how do I create a focus crystal? Each focus crystal combines 1 quartz crystal combined with any 2 of the following gems: Benelope, Aventurine, Fluorspar, or Amethyst. Placing the proper 3 gems in the grinder should enable you to use the various potions and powders already in the lab to create a functioning focus crystal. Alright. I already have 3 focus crystals, which annoyingly do not stack. So I am not going to create any more right now. Very good. Sometimes you just need to punch a motherfucker. We'll see if I end up good. Take the Alchemist Fire. Definitely take the healer's kits and the healing potions. That was all for in here. Nope, weapon racks. Hello. See what we got here. Unidentified helmet. Take these. Wait for when I can identify them. Arrows. No crossbow bolts. Alright. If there are no crossbow bolts, the crossbow isn't much help to me, so I will take short bow, the arrows. You know what? The light crossbow. There we go. No, don't. Oh, I was just trying to drag that quick slot to another quick slot. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Several magic wards on this chest, which you cannot seem to penetrate. Fair enough. Fair enough. But how about these 2 chests? Charm person or animal. Let's sell that. And a greenstone. I'll take that. Alright, I think that is all the stuff I can get. Quick slotception. Yeah, holding down Control or Shift gives access to a whole nother set of quick slots. So there are a lot of quick slots available. Alright, so do I get the sorcerer to have some magic on my side, or do I get the rogue? I think I get the rogue.
If you're here to help Master Drogon, you'll need to get underway as soon as possible. Do you need my help?
Bringing an extra pair of hands would be a good idea. Well, you know me. If you need a sharp eye to watch for ambushes or a nasty trap dealt with, I'm your girl. What do you say? Be a good idea. Great, we'll have Master of Drogon's artifacts back in no time. Maybe pick up a coin or two for ourselves along the way. Let's go. Well, you say let's go, Donna, but you're injured, so let's rest. Need to be fully rested before we head out to chase kobolds. Let's go to sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. And in that dream, what may come? Oh shit, we got kobolds!
You breathe your last!
Can I open your inventory? I can open her inventory now. So is she proficient with battle axes thanks to being a dwarf? Hold on. Character sheet. Yeah, she has martial weapon proficiency. And then can I take that? Can. Thank you, Dorna. That is my main hand. Just because. Right, follow me. Hello, doggy. Talk to the dog. Dog wags its tail with obvious uncertainty and shies away from you. Alright. Not gonna bother the pooches. Just gonna follow the road. Actually, you have maps in this, right? Drogon Spawn, Master Drogon's Gate, and then Hilltop. Let's check out the barn. Maybe there are kobolds hiding in here. Maybe there are cows. Hello, cow. Cow stares at you with dis— oh, there were both! Kobolds and cows. The two Ks. Oh no, they killed one of the cows! You bastards, you deserve to die. How dare you! How absolutely dare you harm the Moors.
Can't do that.
Kobolds. See, when you say the word kobold, what I imagine is a kobold cowboy. Do I really have to? No, you're just slow on the uptake. Okay. What is your stat line?
I would speak with you a moment.
Oh, wait. Suppose we have the time. What's up? Well, it's just that this is a big thing. We're leaving everything behind to find these kobolds and artifacts we didn't even know about. I don't even know where to start. All I can think about is Master Drogon lying there. I don't know if he'll survive. There's a lot to do. That's what I was thinking, but I'm not going to let it get me down if you don't. He trained us well. I can do things I never thought possible. Master Drogon has always been a good teacher. I owe it to him to try my best to help him. I also want to see these artifacts kept hidden. It'll be interesting to see these things. I bet they're impressive. I won't let them distract me too much, though. I'll be looking for the odd coin, I think. That's the way of Vergadane? I think that's the dwarven god of thievery and fortune. A little luck, a little skill, and a little bit of something for yourself in your pocket at the end of the day. We've talked enough, I think. The sooner we head out, the sooner Master Drogon is better, and we can count up the spoils. Let's go. Alright, let's go indeed. Is that a corpse? It's a dead kobold. House shows signs of habitation, but the door is locked. Honestly, with kobolds roaming about, I don't really blame them. Wait, did you just pick that lock for me? Oh god. Well. Hello? Anybody home? Burglar calling. Hello? We're just gonna burgle you a little bit if that's okay. 4 gold. The stairs upstairs are broken. Oh, we got a god. Don't tell the god about what we just did.
Indeed. All done here.
Oh, this is a weird house. Who the hell lives like this? This crate is the only thing. Kick down the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I mean, kobolds are kinda like dinosaurs. Sort of, in a way. Let's have another look at the map. Smithy, herbalist.
I would speak with you a moment.
Again? Sure, what is it? I just had a flash of memory as we entered Hilltop. It's a lot different now, that's for sure. Kobolds everywhere. Must have been a big fight. I fought hard too. I don't think the people had much of a choice. They may have been on their home turf, but I doubt they had Master Drogon's skill to draw on. Nothing they could do but pick up a shovel and hope for the best. Looks like they did alright. Well, relatively. People still died. Maybe there's a few kobolds left we can help mop up. Good idea. With this many attacking, there'd have to be some hiding somewhere. We'll get our share, I don't doubt it. Let's scout around a bit more. We'll fight through a few stragglers and pick up a few coins, all while looking like heroes of the locals. Like the way you think. I also would like to earn a little gold. Let's see what's going on at the smithy. Fiona! I like that name. I always like the name
well
Fiona.
met.
How do you reduce a kobold infestation? Get the spade. I mean, generally speaking, kobolds aren't considered very big or threatening, so you probably could beat one up with a shovel. The real problem is their numbers and their cunning. Ah, one of Drogon's students. Always nice to see your young face in here. Now, which one are you again? I'm kidding, Lyra. Do not get such a sour face. I have not forgotten you. I'm not so old as all that. Now, are you here to buy something or just for a visit? I would like to see your goods. I do hope you mean my inventory and not my massive bosom. Haha. Sorry, old jokes are the best. I have 110 gold. Let's sell this for 1 gold. Man, these scrolls sure aren't worth a lot. But can I get something better than the studded leather? Let's see, chain shirt 4 AC with 4 max dex. 3 AC with 1 lower armor check penalty. Look at my backpack, not my chest. Well, I mean, chest is good for storage, I guess. Don't even know if I really want a chain shirt. It's 1 higher AC, but my parry skill would be 1 worse. Can you identify this for me? No. Actually, you can. For 100 gold. I don't think that's going to be worth it just yet. Braces of dexterity, flaming gloves. Could get a rapier, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's a D8 instead of a... It's still a D6, it's just a better crit. I think we'll be fine with short swords for now. Is it... What kind of proficiency is it? It's martial, okay. We will probably be switching out one of our short swords for a rapier eventually. But I don't quite think we're there just yet. So the ale, I have no use for that. Alright, that was it for now.
Hail and well met.
I'd like to ask you some questions. I'm always willing to visit with a friendly customer. What would you like to know? Have you heard about the new kobold defense tax? No. Did you have problems with the kobolds? Ha! One ran in here and got its brains dashed out by my hammer, and then I threw the corpse outside. That was the last I saw of any kobolds. You wield that hammer like a dwarf. It's no wonder they ran off. Now that's a compliment if I ever heard one. Thank you, Donna. I must have missed the main body of kobolds as I worked the forge. I hunted around, but they were gone. I guess the one that came in here must have been a straggler. Anything else? Nope, that's all. Do be careful out there. I've seen dark times before, and I think they are back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Dark times are back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 You're a herbalist. If the herbalist has anything interesting to say. Oi! Wipe your feet before you come in. Well, I like you because you have a dog.
Hey, what?
Ah, Lyra is it? It's good to see you're unharmed. A nasty business with these kobolds. I hope that Master Drogon's well also. He was alive last time I checked. Oh, good, good. Drogon has been a fine addition to this town ever since his arrival. I'd hate to see anything happen to him. Is there something else I can do for you, Lyra? Have you seen any kobolds in the area? There were plenty just outside my door not long ago. I helped the guards fight them until they were driven off, thankfully. Other than those, I know only of a group that ran down from the north. I understand they left Hilltop by the gate. They left by the gate? It somehow seems wrong that they would savage the town and then leave politely by the front door. Hopefully they don't come back. I've never seen kobolds be so aggressive. Alright, let's see your stock, see if you have anything I want. As you're a student of Drogon's, naturally I'll give you a good deal on any of my merchandise. How nice. Don't really want any of this. But I'm thinking he might have healing potions. Lesser Restoration, Eagle Splendor. He actually doesn't have just potions of Cure Light Wounds, but he has healing kits. Oh wow, those are expensive. What do I have? I have 2 +1s and a +3. Guess I can get another +1, but that's basically all my money. But then all my money doesn't do me any good anyway if I don't spend it. So let's get one more of those. Alright, thank you, sir. I will be on my way. Community Hall, the tavern, and the gates. Hoard money! Become dragon! I would always do that in games previously. Like, what if I need the money later? And then I would always finish the game with like 100,000 gold in my pockets, just doing nothing. So I'm trying to get better about spending limited resources, because I've come to realize they're not actually resources if you don't use them for anything. Coming up, boy. Alright, I have to definitely speak to the mayor and his aide. Speak to Guildford. Everybody else seems to just be nameless commoners. So this will be the village priest, I assume. So many times I can supplant the capital wasteland's currency from bottle caps to landmines. Mayor.
Wait, what can I get ya?
Mayor Veront Shuttlescombe. Where were Drogon and his big heroes when the villagers were getting murdered? So much for relying on them for help. Sir, you are talking to one right now. I don't know what you're talking about, Hanya. This is just my old friend Pat. I wish you would just go lie down and rest, sir. If I talk to you...
Hello there.
Lyra, it's good to see you. I was about to send someone down to check on everyone at Master Drogon's. I'm afraid events are far out of hand around here. Hanya, did I ever tell you how helpful you are? You're the best, Hanya. Simply the best. Thank you, sir. You're a very good boss, too. Really. What's the matter with him? I found the mayor this way in his home after the kobold attack. He was hiding in his cellar with 2 empty wine bottles beside him. I think the stress of the attack was simply too much for him and he lost control. I just hope that he will be better when he sobers up. I know it frightened me. Luckily, I was here and there were enough local farmers and townsmen to hold the kobolds off. They mostly just ran past when they saw how many were in here. So is everything alright at the school? No. The school was nearly destroyed and Drogon lies near death. Not Master Drogon! Oh, I can hardly afford to lose him. I was desperately hoping that he would help me deal with all the problems that have cropped up after the attack. Do I smell a side quest or two? I suppose that sounds awfully selfish of me, but I've only been here for a short time and now the mayor is completely useless. Anya's been like a daughter to me. I tell you, Lyra, no better than a daughter. Oh, Lyra, good to see you. When did you get here? Oh, Lyra, what do I do? What are these problems you're having? The biggest problem right now is with Piper. Small surprise there. He's always claimed to have prophetic abilities, but now people are beginning to listen. A couple of days ago, Piper claimed that death was coming in the dark, and that only the chosen would survive. What is this, the mist? An old farmer, Hall Hallstrom, called him an idiot, and Piper claimed Hall would be dead within the week. Let me guess, Hall was killed by the kobolds? Hall's body was found near the edge of the village with his throat slit, so deep his head was barely attached to his body. Perhaps a number of people convinced that the kobolds are just messengers for a new powerful god. I stopped listening to him at that point. Piper is spreading panic and chaos in our village, something we can ill afford if we are to rebuild and possibly fortify ourselves. What if he really is a prophet? I hope you jest, Lyra. If Piper were truly a prophet, you and your peers would have perished long ago. No, there's only madness in Piper. Alright, I'll speak to Piper for you. Would you really? That would be such a relief. I'm not asking you to hurt him or anything like that, but if he would just stop or go away, it would make my job much simpler. Is there anything I can do to help you? No, that is all. Commoner. Locked.
Indeed.
Anything on these racks? No, can't interact with those. We'll just be doing the chests then. I won't take that. It's not worth it. It's not worth the wait. Should probably rest here before moving out. Dorna's a little beaten up.
All done here. Indeed. All done here.
5 more gold. It all adds up in the end. Coming in.
Hello.
This is terrible. I used to feel safe here in Hilltop. I can't believe those creatures were so bold. Let's talk to the priest.
Hello.
Guilford. Ah, my back hurts from all the bending and healing I've done this day. Not that I would complain. Servants of Ilmata never complain. It's part of the canon. And yet here we are. Greetings, Lyra. How may this servant of Ilmata assist you? I'd like to ask you some questions. Lyra, I'm tired. I'm so exhausted. I can hardly keep my eyes open. I've drained most of my spells and most of my energy in a few short hours. I can try to answer some questions for you, but make them quick, please. Do you know where the kobolds went? Away, thank Ilmata. That's all I know and all I care to know. People of all races were born to suffer. It's my job to try to ease such suffering. But that does not mean I have to enjoy watching them suffer. I'm so sick of it, I cannot even begin to tell you. I have no energy left, so the kobolds come again? Well, it would be bad. Why are you so drained? Look, occasionally in a small village like this, you will have a small disaster. But most of the time, it's just small things. So when a major catastrophe like this happens, and I have to use a large number of spells in a short time period, I find myself tiring easy. In other words, you got lazy and complacent, so now you're suffering for not spending more time helping the suffering. I love irony. I don't see us ever finding much common ground, follower of Vergadane. That's all there is to it. I imagine I'll be feeling better in a week or two, if I ever get any rest. Alright, well, that's all my questions. What do you have for sale? I have 106 gold. How good is a breastplate? That's 5 AC. But then I wouldn't get my full dexterity bonus to AC, so that's not worth it anyway. Honestly, I think I might end up sticking with a studded leather. Or maybe moving on to a chain shirt, but definitely nothing heavier than a chain shirt. Can't afford any other stuff. Do you have any potions of cure light wounds? Potion of bless, potion of AIDS. Don't know why anyone would want a potion of AIDS. That sounds unpleasant. And these are actually more expensive than they were at the herbalist. Good to know. Heart of Neely, what's that? It's said that when the Battle of the Bridge was fought in the High Forest, a nymph fell in love with a warrior. When the warrior was wounded on the battlefield, the nymph came to him and drew her heart from her chest. She placed it in the soldier's hand and it turned into this gem. The nymph disappeared, but the soldier kept the gem as a treasure passed down through the generations of his family. 3 daily charges of, or 3 charges of cure moderate wounds? That's pretty good. Alright, let's head out. Let's rest up and then head out and talk to this so-called prophet. Got to go set up. Have a great rest of the stream. Alright, have a great stream for yourself. I will see you around. Thanks for stopping by. And we save. I guess that's the prophet over there, isn't it? Piper, yeah. Let's talk to him before heading to the inn. Kobolds are the harbingers of doom. The gods have spoken to me. The time of man is at an end. The end is upon us.
What?
And in the 8th hour of the 3rd night, Death came in the dark and left a swath of unbelievers to rot on the ground. It was a message, a portent of the new God who comes to the land. For the unbelievers, he will come as a dark giant with fiery eyes and unending thirst for blood. But for those who believe, he shall be the gentle cowherd who protects his followers. I don't want to die. I shall follow this new God. What is his name? That has not been revealed to me yet. But follow me and do as I say, and the God who arises shall look on you favorably. What lies you spread! I will listen to no more of your foolishness, Piper. Then damnation be upon your head, fool woman. You will be dead within the week. This much has the new God shown me. Last month this prophet told me that my future was carved in stone, and even a hard heart could not prepare me. Let us not linger near him too long. Even you, Lyra, shall have to choose. Will you doom yourself and die like Farmer Hole, or will you repent of your ways and follow me? What are you trying to do, old man? I was chosen to save this village from eternal damnation. If they continue down the path into darkness, all will be lost. If we do not repent, then we shall be struck by a plague, just as Neverwinter has been. Ooh, callback. They too will heed the warnings of the new God or be destroyed. Never before have the people been in such danger. I am the prophet who comes before. When the new God rises, I shall lead the people to him, and we shall all fall down in worship and praise. I'd like to speak to you in private on behalf of the mayor. There is nothing that godless old fool could have to say to me that my followers cannot also hear. Go on then and make your threats. Do not forget the fate of those who mock me. Forget not the death of whole Hellstrom. Push me, shove me, kick me, beat me. I shall rise again, stronger than ever, to proclaim the coming of the new God. Try to drive the truth from this village at peril of your own soul. I think you've done all you can for Hilltop. Others need to be warned. You think you can be rid of me that easily? The prophet of the new God sees through your tricks. Begone, foul tempter! I think you've been confused by the kobold attack. I've explained how the kobolds have come as a warning to the fools on the path of darkness. You are the one who is confused. You've made predictions in the past that weren't true. For now I felt the stirrings of prophecy, but never understood what it was I felt. Now my mind has been opened to the wisdom of the new God. The God speaks to him. He is the new God's holy man. Yes, the God speaks to me, and you must all listen to his wisdom as it pours forth onto you, like a fountain washing you clean. This village needs me. There is need for you in this village, but you go about it all wrong. What would you know of the right way or the wrong way to help this village? You and your fellow students live a life of luxury up in your precious school. What could I possibly do to help this village when all my life I have had nothing? You've been trained, you have weapons, all I have is my prophecies. And you would take them away from me? The new God will strike you and your unbelieving friends down. Well, what if I helped you so you could protect the town? I do not know. If I had my old sword and the gods would train me, then I could become a god too. or to abandon the new gods. But if I could have my old sword... Yes, my shiny old sword, which I pawned to the smith. I've missed my dear old sword. Then I could become a god and save the village. Then people would respect me, like a real hero. But I don't have my sword, no. And until I have my sword, my weapon must be the new god. Yes, the new god comes with a shiny new sword. Alright, if I get your sword back, will you stop ranting about this new god? Suppose I could just talk to myself about him, if that would help. But you have to bring me my sword. Until then, I shall spread the news of the new god. What a fucking crackpot. Okay, let's go see if the blacksmith still has the Zolkut's sword.
Hail and well met.
Piper said he sold you his sword. Yes, that is true. He came in one day looking so thin and hungry. I took pity on him and bought his useless old weapon for far more than it was worth. It would have been an embarrassment to sell it, so I still have it around here somewhere. I want to buy it. I suppose it was charity that drove me to buy the poor old sword in the first place. I see no reason to recoup my losses. You may have it. Is there anything else I can do for you? No thanks. Goodbye. Do be careful out there. I've seen dark times before, and I think they are back again. The end is upon us. Shut up. Here's your sword. Now shut up.
What? Oh, hello?
Comes, I tell you, fall on your knees and weep for forgiveness before the darkness claims your immortal soul. I'm sorry, I followed the dark path. I have committed many indiscretions, and I've had impure thoughts. Impure thoughts? That's not what the tavern gossip says. He sees the corruption in your body, but the innocence of your soul is made known by your confessions. Grovel at my feet, and the new god shall forgive you for your past. This is disgusting. This is offensive. Alright, I have your sword. Oh, that is my beautiful sword. Now I can become a god and help save the village. And the new god will be... Oh, right, my promise. That's right, there is no new god. Don't worry, he will not be showing up in 2 weeks, 5 hours, and 23 minutes to kill everyone. Go about your business. Nothing to see here. What about the prophecies? Are you sure you made them up? Yes, they're all made up. Bye-bye now. Run along. You're lucky you got that sword, or you'll be joining your fake god. I'm wondering if he's just both an asshole, but also maybe schizophrenic. He's just standing there. No, now he faded out. Alright. Let's check the tavern or inn. The Bubbling Cauldron. Oh wait, before I do that, let's go back to the aide and tell her we've solved the Piper situation. Hania. I'm going to have trouble remembering so many names in this playthrough. You're back. You're back. Does that mean friend Piper is willing to settle down or go away? Piper is no longer a problem. I'm impressed. I was wondering if anyone had the patience to deal with him. Here's your reward. When Hull's widow heard that you were going to quiet Piper, she gave me an extra 10 gold to add to it. I acquired 60 gold. You are definitely deserving of it. 60 gold, but more importantly, 200 XP, which puts me at 849, so I only need another 151. Then I get level 2, and then I can become a rogue. Alright, now we go to the Bubbling Cauldron. Bubbling Cauldron. Hello, old man.
Greetings and well met.
Be careful there, youngster. As you can see, the tavern's had a bit of a problem with kobolds. I suppose with everyone so distracted, robbing you will be easy. No, I am not. I'm going to play this character as self-interested and maybe greedy, but I don't think I'm going to be outright evil and villainous. Whole town has been attacked, it seems. You got that right. Can't remember the last time them little kobolds got so brave. They like to steal usually, but not fight. Do you know anything else about kobolds? Nasty, sneaky buggers. Probably from up in the Nether Mountains, I'd wager. You go out to Blumberg, you'll find good paths that head up there. What else is going on here anyhow? Kobolds started a fight they couldn't finish. Barricaded themselves in the kitchen, I think, and got themselves a hostage. Oh no. Thanks for the information. I guess I need to go do something about that. By the way, how good am I at persuasion? Persuade a +2, so that's not great. Because I don't have a lot of charisma. A mob member ready to go in and kill them. Lodar the Tavern Master. Assuming none of these
well met.
will teach you to attack us.
Greetings.
Probably talk to Lodar. Alright, let's talk to Lodar.
Oi, what can I get you?
Look at this place. Those damnable kobolds tore in here a while ago looking for a fight, and now they've barricaded themselves in the kitchen. Do you need some help? We certainly do. The problem is they're holding my cook hostage in there. If you try to push past the barricade, they'll kill her for certain. Have you tried talking with them? Yes, but it isn't helping. They want us to let them leave. They want to take Mara with them as a hostage. We can't allow that. They'll kill her. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Lyra. And please, just make sure Mara isn't hurt. Alright, let's go talk to the kobold named Herc. Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Yip, who you be? We wants no more fights. Yip, yip. You lets us go, yip, or we kills cookwoman. You hears that? You lets us go. We no fight. We takes cookwoman with us. We smarts. You not trick us. Take me as a hostage instead. Let the woman go. You not tries to trick us? She's much more important. Much better hostage. We takes. Yep, okay. But you comes in, you comes alone. You got friends, they waits out theirs. You'll be alright, Lyra. I'll wait here and watch for your lead. Yeah, yep. She comes alone. Only alone. I agree. I'll come alone. Okay, so he takes you and gives away her. You'll be much better. You not tries to trick us now. Okay, now you be our hostage. Yip yip. What we do with it? Me not know. Maybe it cooks? You cook something good to eat. You cooks now. Look, you can leave now. Just go and nobody will hurt you. You is no hostage. You be quiet. You is hostage. You be quiet. Yips. Then you gets to cooking. Me be hungry. I'm much stronger than the cook. Surrender now and you won't get hurt. Me not like sound of that. It lets us live. We not dies. Yip yip. Takes it. Okay, so we come out now. You no hurt us, okay? Good job. Getting these vermin out of the kitchen. Now we shall get rid of them once and for all? Yips, we kobold surrender. We leave, you say. You know how much you say. Don't be stupid, you little evil beast. We let you go, you'll just do the same somewhere else. You deserve to die. So then we're no better than they are? What are you talking about? These are evil creatures. There's no reasoning with them. They're helpless now. I won't permit a slaughter just to ease your anger. Ah, fine. Have it your way, Lyra. I tell you that they'll just be back to torment us again. A deal is a deal. I can respect that. Go on then, you little bastards. Get out of my tavern. Go! Yay! 100 experience points. I wonder if I could have cooked something and, like, maybe drugged it or something, and I could have solved it like that instead. Yeah, look, Belladonna. Seems to have an adverse effect on were creatures. Use a potion, temporarily protect the user from shape changer attacks. Helmthorn berries. What do we have here? Handful of indigo berries. Helmthorn berries are tart in flavor and often used in winemaking. Can also be used in the preparation of certain restorative potions. I wonder if there was a cooking solution to this.
You're back, I see.
Yes, come with me. Alright, Lodar.
Wait, what can I get you?
I can't believe you actually let those kobolds go, but I suppose I can respect your reasons for doing so. It was a good thing you came at any rate, or Mara would have been killed for sure. Here, it's not much, I know, but I hope 50 gold will do as a reward. Sure you can do better than that, Lodar. Well, even though I've got to scrape together enough to rebuild this place, you're right. Here, take 100 gold and my thanks. Yay! Money! We like cash. We like cash. How much money do I have now? I'm up to 266 gold. I think I could buy the chain shirt now if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to. Or do I? No, I think I do. You coming? Oh, she is in my party, so she should come. I think I do. It's gonna give me one lower to parry, but it's gonna raise my AC one. I think it's worth it.
Hail and well met.
Let's see, 152. I can definitely afford that. Increase my AC by 1. Recoup a tiny bit of the money. This is non-identified? This is just a straight stag helmet. I'll sell that. I kinda want to get this identified. Alright, we're fully healed. I guess it is time to head out and search for the kobolds. So let's save once again. Now that I'm out of town, I'm gonna equip my weapons. What do we have here? Points of interest. Mistress Dajnaya's Caravan. Trade a caravan. Got the Blake House. We've got Hilltop Town. Oh, we're still in Hilltop. I see. Okay. Hilltop Farm Gate. Old Hilltop Farm. Alright. For a moment I thought those were kobolds. They're not. There are, however, some dead kobolds here, so... Rumble mumble. Don't mind him. My brother doesn't talk much, especially not today with all the fighting and such. Do you only speak in rhyme?
Yes?
Hello there, big un. Oh, I thought they were kobolds because they're small. They're halflings. I see. Careful to watch where you step, as there's halfling about. We tend to get underfoot, so you big uns keep telling me. Who are you? Name's Furton. That's my brother, Bergen. He doesn't talk much. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? You're probably better off talking to Katriana. She heads the caravan, you know, but you can ask me whatever you like. Have you seen any kobolds leaving town recently? You mean other than the ones we chased out? Yes, I think so. Torius said he saw some running down from the north a while ago. Well, went through the gate. Alright, thank you. Let's talk to some more of these kobolds. Injured halfling. Oh, so many of them got injured. Katriana.
Is there something you need? I don't have time to chat. My mates here need tending to, as I'm sure you could plainly see.
Why not see a cleric? A few healing spells and they'll be fine. No doubt. I'm sure whatever big folk cleric they have here in Hilltop is busy enough with his own people. Besides, I haven't the coin to pay for spells. Who are you? Name's Katriana. I lead the caravan. Why? Who are you? My name is Lyra Menthen, apprentice to Master Drogan. That's so. Dwarven wizard, right? I think I remember him. He's come to give me messages to take on to other towns sometimes. Pays handsomely. I've heard mention of this caravan. Master Drogan said these halflings come through here on a regular basis and have for many years. For generations, actually. It's something like a family trading route we follow. Very well then, Lyra Menthen, apprentice to Master Drogan. What is it exactly you need from me? Mind if I ask you some questions? If you make it quick. Have you seen any kobolds pass by lately? You mean since the ones that robbed us ran off? No, sorry, I've been busy here. However, maybe you should talk to Torius or Furton. They've been on watch. Alright, thank you. Let's see if I can find Torius. Not one of the injured ones. It's the guy standing right there. I completely overlooked him.
Pleased to see you.
Why, hello there. Such a pretty face, even on a big folk such as yourself, is a treat to warm the heart on a cold, cold day. You're not so bad for a halfling lad yourself. Ha! A compliment, is it? Well, that certainly beats the odd slap I've gotten as of late. Perhaps my luck is turning about. My name is Torius. A pleasure to meet you. Might I have the honor of knowing your name? My name is Lyra Menthen, apprentice to Master Drogan. Ah yes, the dwarven wizard. I remember him from our last visit. Fine fellow. Good to know he keeps such excellent company. You're a bit of a cheeky halfling, aren't you? Ha! Maybe just a little bit, my good lady dwarf. Perhaps you would care to join me yourself in the enjoyment of some fine wine, Sorry, I make it a policy never to date men whom I could crush accidentally. Oh, it'd be a pleasant enough way to go. Flatterer, you say that now. But enough, we've business to speak of. Is there something the Torius might do for you today? Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. I like the writing. The writing so far seems pretty good. Well, I would gladly ask the questions, dear woman, but I'm sure that Katriana would have my hide. I've been on watch for more kobolds, you see. More kobolds. There were some other kobolds that came running past well after everything seemed settled. Scared us but good, but they ran on south through the gate. I've no idea where they came from or what they were up to. Large group, actually. You were attacked, I take it? Yes, indeed. The little fellows crept up on us and took us all rather by surprise. Made off with a good amount of our supplies, too. Unlike the other kobolds, which fled hilltop by the gate, these ones ran north of here to an old farm. I followed them, but didn't dare go inside as I was alone. Interesting. Some of them jumped into the river to the east, but others might still be in there. They may even still have some of our equipment. I don't know. I might head up that way. Care to join me? Lass, I cannot. I have to stay with my fellows until they're better. No running off to adventure for me. If you're thinking of going up there, I might suggest you speak to Katriana first. She might have a boon to ask of you. Beyond that, good luck.
You again. Did you forget to ask something the first time?
Yes, I did. My kobolds. It's enough. They came out of nowhere and tried to rob us. Better that than trying to kill you. Well, truth be told, they made a fair attempt at that as well. They didn't get away with anything important. Well, that's not true exactly. They took Dashnaya's cards, sadly. Who's Dashnaya? Our fortune teller. She makes a bit of coin at the towns we stop at. Our family's been using those cards for generations. It's a sad day that we've lost them. If you get the chance, we'd sure appreciate getting those cards back. We'd even reward you. Not that I expect much. I bet those kobolds are long gone. Does anyone know where those kobolds went? Torius might. He followed after them a bit when they ran off. Perhaps you should talk to him. Alright. A group of kobolds raided the halfling caravan in Hilltop and made off with some of their equipment, including a deck of cards, which the leader of the caravan, Katriana, says is quite important to the fortune teller, Dashnaya. If you recover those cards, she'd appreciate them returned. Torius stated that the kobolds had fled the caravan camp heading northwards towards an abandoned farmhouse on the hill. Some of them jumped into the river to the east and escaped, but Torius believes some might still be on the farm. Alright, so this is the farm. There's also the Blake house, but let's head up to the farm first. You know what? Let's make a quiet approach. You hear mice or rats, one or the other. Looks like this place has been abandoned for some time. Not just when the kobolds came. Dust on the ground has been disturbed heavily by small tracks. Kobolds, without a doubt. So there are kobolds in the basement. I want to search the rest of the ground floor before heading down there. Just to see if there's anything. A mold-covered crate. Let's see. Green spores, we're gonna leave those. Gold ring and a quartz crystal. Pure potion of cure light wounds. Oh no! Oh. Phew. Succeeded. Fortitude save versus disease. Oh dear. Wait. Movement speed decreased? Why? Am I carrying too much? No. Why is my movement speed too... Oh wait, I know why it is. Hold on. Yeah. That was literally just because of my sneak. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Let's head down into the basement. See if we have to fight our way through or we can negotiate. Okay, I guess so much for stealth. I'm almost dead. Hold on. Have one of these.
I need to be healed.
There we go. So if I rest, will that, cannot rest so soon after exerting yourself. Right, just pick up the loot in the meantime. Thieves' tools, light crossbow, nice. And you have Dashnaya's cards, nice. A little bit of money. A little bit of money. And level up. We're going to take a level of rogue. Alright. Praise would be pretty good. Alright, so we want parry. We want persuade. We want sneak. Because it's called hide and move silently. Can't get both. Get a couple of points into each. And did I get persuade yet? Yes, I did. Put the remaining points into law. Cannot rest while your henchman is dying. Alright, guess I have to do something about it. Let's get +1, use on Dorna. What was your XP? Wait, she's level 1 cleric? Hold up. Rogue cleric. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I prepare spells for her? Health mode. Abilities, crafting, taunt, detect. Cast a spell. I'm just gonna rest and hope she prepares some spells. Because I don't think I have control over that for my followers, unfortunately. No, doesn't seem like it. Just gonna quickly Google that. I can't figure it out. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Should I save? Just for good measure, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to save. But before heading back to the caravan, I am going to follow these tracks over here. No, nothing to see. Oh! Or is there? I see. So they jumped in the water here, but then they came out of the water. Very interesting. If I can find a way to get over there, maybe further north? You can go all the way around here? No, it doesn't look like it. We'll check, but I don't think so. My level, I'm very happy with that. I don't know if I'll be going even rogue fighter. I might be going a little heavier into rogue, but I definitely want to get at least 4 levels of fighter. Because I'm probably going to weapon focus and weapon specialization into short swords. And then stick with short swords, I've decided. I think that's going to be better than going rapier short sword. Alright, let's talk to Katriana. Still getting used to the controls again.
Hello again. Have you had any luck finding those cards? That's getting my hopes up a bit high, I suppose, isn't it?
And then I just go, ma'am, was this your card? Those cards are indeed Dashnia's. Out of everything the kobolds took from us, these are all we really wanted returned. I'm sure Dashnia would be grateful to have them back. Wonder if there's a reward in it for us. What do you think, Lyra? Here, this is the key to her wagon. If you're lucky, perhaps she'll give you a free reading. Right, I'll go find her. Thank you again for this. Perhaps you big folk aren't so terrible after all. Assuming this is her wagon.
I can't do that.
You have to find the proper key. I thought I had the proper key.
I can't do that.
Maybe this is hers? Aha!
Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Yes, what is it? Why does one of the large folks stumble into Dashnea's little wagon? Because I have your cards. Oh, so you do, so you do. So it's you after all, is it? I should have recognized you for who you are. Well, well, it's done. Are you a true fortune teller then, or a fake? Because if you're a fake, I'll be quite disappointed. No matter what I say, good dwarf, you shall decide for yourself anyhow. That's what they all say. I hate that. I suppose you'll be wanting a reward for returning my cards to me, yes? What shall it be? What does the human woman wish? Coin would be fine. Or gems, jewels, anything valuable. Ah, yes, Dashnia does have a few coins. Not enough to call a fortune, and no doubt less than half what a greedy woman would wish. Of far more worth is information, such as information of your future. Would you not consider that in trade instead? What do you guys think? Should we get a reading? Or should we just insist on cash? It's been so long since I played this, I don't really remember what goes on. But I think that if we take the reading, it'll probably have some hints and some foreshadowing for the module. Alright, you know what? She convinced me. I'll take the reading. Alright, but make it good. Oh, good, good. Allow Dashnaya to prepare, dear girl, and we shall see what the future holds, eh? Also got 200 XP, not bad. Zolenu Zalatka! Most interesting. Dashnaya sees a long road ahead of you, fraught with perils. Something valuable has been stolen, and you seek to find it. It lies in the hands of one who hides in a village to the east. But this one is not of that village. Frightened is he, frightened and weak. He will ask your help, dear girl, and you must not refuse it should you wish to gain what was stolen. And you must gain it back. It is most dangerous. More than anything else that was taken, it must not fall into her hands. Whose hands? I know not. I cannot look upon the face of the one who seeks what you seek, and I do not know why. The future is closed. That is all I can say, except that finding what you seek is only the beginning. Be wary, young one. Be wary. Well, thank you, Dashnaya. Dashnaya sees less than she would like, but often more than she should. I can only hope my pitiful skills has offered you some insight. Now, Aitaya, you have my thanks, and we are quits. Dashnaya would go to bed, and you have an adventure before you. I hope the future finds you well. Okay, so that was real actionable intelligence. Someone has what I'm looking for, is hiding in a village to the east. That is real, practical, actionable intelligence. So that was well worth it. So we need 1604 XP for level 3, where I think we'll take our second level of fighter. Alright, let's go over here, check out the Blake house, check out those footprints. Oh, wait, what? Stop, you must help me! Help me, somebody help me! Oh, Lyra, thank the gods you're here. You must help me, please. What's up, Nora? Kobolds attacked our house. Adam and I were still in bed when they burst into our room. We climbed out the window and Adam helped me down. Then he went back in the front door. He went in to save little Tynan, but he hasn't returned. Tynan is only 2 months old. Oh, please, Lyra, you must save him. There's no time then. I will do my best. Adam Blake's corpse. God damn it. Fuck you, kobolds. Adam Blake's corpse. The corpse of Adam Blake lies on the floor of his house. He's been pierced repeatedly by kobold swords. Oh, crossbow bolts. Fenberry. These are berries made by the Fenberry bush. Thank you for that information. I guess that's exactly what it is. Okay, where is the baby? Did the kobolds eat the baby? Is this a session of the famed tabletop RPG, Kobolds Ate My Baby? Let's go upstairs, see what we can find. More kobolds. Yip yip, me stole the baby, stupid human woman. Me gets control of you now. Just give the baby, and I will let you go. Me not think so, Yip. Kobolds love them children, so do you. If you want it, you must give me shiny gem in return. Yep, me saw human downstairs had nice shiny. You gets that and gives to me. Here's a nice shiny gem. Now give me that child. Yep, yep, yep. Me so happy. Me now going. You take smelly baby. Him make big stink. He jumped out the window. So I am not gonna put the baby in the cradle and leave. I am going to take the cradle downstairs and hand directly to his mother. So that cost me a gem that I could probably have sold for like 5 or 10 gold. Who the hell cares? No big loss. Where are they? Where are Adam and Tynan? Did you find them? I'm keeping your child. What the fuck? No. Here is your young baby. Thank the gods, and you too, Lyra. Oh, Tynan, you precious little boy. How I feared you were dead. But where is Adam? He's still alive, isn't he? Please tell me I'm not a widow. Okay, how dickish is this? I can lie and say he is alive. He's just waiting inside for you. Then if she believes me, she'll go inside expecting to meet her husband and find his corpse on the floor. How big of a piece of shit would you have to be to pick that dialogue option? I'm afraid Adam didn't survive. No, no, poor brave Adam. These monsters murdered him. How can the gods be so cruel? At least I still have Tynan, a small piece to remember Adam by. I have my home and my wedding ring as well. Of course, without Adam to support me, I guess I'll have to sell the ring just to help me until I can find a job. I'm not going to give her some gold. I am not that generous. I think I am being generous by not asking her for a reward. Yes, well, I'll be going now. Thank you again, Lyra. I will pray to the gods to keep you safe. Be generous and not take her baby, yeah. What is this? Just looks like mainly storage. Stowage. A whole gold piece. Yippee. Who is Jaran?
Salutations.
Jaran, an ill wind accompanies this ill-fated day. And does this blasted cold ever end? How can civilization possibly exist in such a tormented landscape? Who are you? My name is Jaran, and I am a wizard of Thay. Oh no. And quite honestly, if that admission is not enough to make you turn around and walk away, then I would say we are off to a great start. What's a red wizard doing in Hilltop? Straight to business then. Well, that is better attitude than I've been met with so far. My good mistress, Lady Dimitra Flass, Trachion of Eltabar, has been working very hard to end the strife within Thay, as well as the costly and detrimental wars between Thay and her neighbors. Tell me more. Please do not mistake her goals as being altruistic. Thavians crave two main things in life, gold and power. Part of her plan is to show the other rulers of her country how much can be gained through peace. Thay has begun to set up magical enclaves in cities throughout Faerun. These enclaves sell magic items of various sorts to anyone with sufficient gold. So far, the enclaves have been very successful, and Lady Flass has gained much prestige. Okay, well, why would you come to such a small village? You must understand that normally we only set up an enclave in large cities, where commerce is strong and profits are high. Unfortunately, we've had a very difficult time getting permission from local lords and rulers in the northwest. I'm afraid our reputation precedes us. I wonder fucking why. For decades, if not centuries, Thay has basically been kind of the main bad guy of the Forgotten Realms setting. Or at least one of them. Your mayor is short-sighted and refuses to allow me to set up an enclave in Hilltop. Our goal was to prove our worth here in the Silver Marches, then expand once trust is earned. I always knew Verant was a fool. This could help Hilltop grow into a powerful center for trade. I see your friend has a quick mind. She is correct, and I told the mayor as much. As one of Drogon's students, you command some respect around here. I hoped you might be willing to convince the mayor that my presence could only be a benefit. And how much is my help worth to you? I can afford to pay you 100 gold. I would imagine that in a small village like this, that would be enough to buy you a small farm, and possibly the farmer too. Yeah, that's not enough. That's all I can afford. If you will not do this, I shall simply move on to the next village, and then the next, until I find someone willing to listen to reason. I know that the weather up here is frightfully cold, but certainly there must be someone left whose wits have not been fully frozen. Alright, I'll see what I can do. That is all I ask. Thank you for doing such a kindness for a stranger. You shall be well rewarded. Alright, I'll be back. Let's do that. Let's go talk to the mayor. And say, hey, you should totally allow China to set up trade in your village. And if they make any offers to improve the village, you should totally also take them up on that and allow them to put the village into debt. I am sure nothing bad could ever come of that.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Right, looks like I can't talk to him. Let's talk to Anya. Sir, please do not drink any more of that wine. You're going to make yourself sick. Nonsense. I am healthy as a bull. A little bit of the wine never hurt. Oh my, that didn't feel so good. It's gone for 5 seconds. What the heck happened? So a wizard of Thay asked us to talk to the mayor about letting him set up an enclave to sell magic items. This is disgusting, sir. I'm sorry, Lyra, but I have a little time. Is there something you need? Yes, I met a man called Jaren. Ah, another one of the little problems. At least this one was easy to solve. I simply sent him packing. What did that red wizard have to say to you? Well, he was hoping you would reconsider his proposition. The red wizards of Thay are the evilest bunch of no-good doers I've ever heard of. I will never allow one into the community. Not on my life. You have spoken to him, though. What makes you think I should allow him to set up an enclave? If you don't let the wizard stay, the mayor might have an accident. No. Hilltop would be better defended from attacks if the red wizards were here. You make a good point. I just fear that one day they might begin to corrupt our people with their influence. Jaren can stay. I just hope we never come to regret this decision. I'll make sure the mayor draws up the correct paperwork once he sobers up. You can go tell Jaren. So I actually believe this is a bad idea. I think the Red Wizards of Thay are a negative influence, and I don't want them in Hilltop. However, he did promise me 100 gold if I would help him. And that, of course, weighs a lot heavier than any moral or political scruples I might have.
Salutations.
The mayor said it was fine for you to stay. You've been of great assistance, Lyra. When I return, I shall remember the help you lent, and you shall have the finest discount I can offer. There we go. Discount? Now there's a word I like to hear. He's a pretty powerful wizard if he can just cast teleport like that. Plus, this also got me 200 XP and 100 gold, so Very nice. Edging my way closer to level 3. Save. Not going anywhere. And away we go. How many hit points do I have? I have 18. Greetings, Lyra. You're not thinking of heading beyond the wall, are you? With all them kobolds out there? Mind your own business, Cretin. You have the option to be such a dick for absolutely no reason. I have no choice. I need to find those kobolds. You're going to go looking for them? Well, that's a switch. At any rate, if you're going out there, be careful. There's no telling what you'll encounter on the road this time of year. See, he just wanted to warn me and make sure I was safe. And I had the option to just be like, fuck off, you're a piece of shit. So, let's go exploring. I'm not gonna kill any of these deer. Could maybe harvest some meat from them, but I don't really need that, so no reason to. Scree! Now I know that I need to find someone in a village to the east. Oh shit, bear. Bear near death. Poor thing. This game was under some agenda to make role players seem evil as fuck. No, I think it was more that this game really wanted you to have the option to be either a hero, either good or evil. And they couldn't really come up with a good way to make you be evil without just being a blatant dick. So that's what they went with. I feel like a lot of computer role-playing games take that approach. Oh, poor thing. I bet if I was a druid, I would have like the option to talk to it or something. Going to leave it, give it a chance to recover. You know what? This might be dumb. Okay, that didn't really do anything. That was a bit of a waste. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe you got some good guy points? Doesn't seem like it in the log. Kobold here. I wonder what killed that dead kobold. Maybe the bear. Maybe the kobolds ran into a bear. Or maybe they ran into Farron Valiant Heart. Valiant Heart.
I greet you.
I greet you, friend. Come and warm yourself by my fire. It's a cold day and the road, as you can see, is more dangerous than usual. More dangerous than you think. Hand over your belongings now. I can just go around mugging people. I'm not going to do it, but I think it's hilarious that I can. Thank you. I appreciate the hospitality. I would gladly break bread with you, but I am short on supplies at the moment. Still, I'm gladder for the company. It's been a long and tedious winter's day for me. Now, what brings a human woman such as yourself to these parts? You are from the village of Hilltop, I take it. You kinda hate it, even if it's funny? I think it's great. I think it's great that the game gives you the option to play that way if you want to. I appreciate that you have the option to be a complete piece of shit. I am looking for a group of kobolds that attacked Hilltop. Ah, I see. In that case, you have both good and bad luck. The kobolds passed by on this very road. As you can see, however, they met an ambush. I was nearby and watched the entire event as it occurred. I can tell you what I saw if you wish. Yes, please, tell me what happened. A group of gnolls, oh no, leapt out from the forest, taking the kobolds by surprise. They exchanged words, but I could not hear clearly. I believe the gnolls were demanding something. Regardless, it was obvious that the kobolds were not about to comply. They fought, but the gnolls had the obvious advantage. No doubt, that could not have gone well for the kobolds. Gnolls are large and fearsome creatures. Some of the kobolds ran away towards the elven crypt, I believe, while a larger group fled northwards towards the mountain. What did the gnolls do after the battle? They looted what corpses remained, of course, and took a group of surviving kobolds prisoners and headed east. Did you see anything else? As a matter of fact, I believe I saw a single kobold come out of the elven crypt not long ago. He seemed skittish and frightened, perhaps a messenger, a lone survivor. Did you see where that one went? He headed east, strangely. I would have thought he would go north towards the mountains. East lies the human village of Blumberg. Why would he go there? Perhaps he was confused. I cannot say. If the kobold showed his face in the human village, however, I doubt he is still alive. Tell me about this elven crypt. It is the burial place for the elven warriors of Askelhorn from long ago. It is a shameful tale of our people, and therefore the crypt lies forgotten. I've heard tell of Askelhorn. That's an ancient place long ago destroyed. I knew it was in this region, but I had no idea it was near here. The kobolds did indeed enter within. They will not last long. Better that they had remained without and died at the hands of the gnolls. I'm surprised that the haunting voices that echo through the crypt did not drive them out immediately. You didn't intervene or chase after? Why would I? Kobolds and gnolls are both evil creatures. Let them slaughter each other. That's their desire. It's too bad that they not wipe each other out. You know what? Fair enough. Fair point. Perhaps so, but now we've 2 trails to follow instead of just one. Ah well. At any rate, hunting these creatures is not why I'm here. I just happened to witness the event, that is all. Alright. Could you tell me the story about the behind the elven crypt? I suppose it would be no harm to tell you a little of the tale, even though you're not of elven blood yourself. The crypt belongs to the warriors of Askelhorn, the capital and crown jewel of the ancient elven nation of Erlen. No doubt you've never heard of such a place. It fell into ruin long ago, you see, when its rulers became jealous of the powers of man. They sought out dark arts to give them power, and in doing so destroyed themselves. This crypt, it is the last that remains of their honored dead. Is it very dangerous to enter? Not for those who do not enter to violate its buried or steal its treasure. Few of us enter to pay respects anymore. It's a past we would rather forget. This crypt was built by my own people, you see, to honor those warriors of Askelhorn who turned to fight against the evil of its rulers. They were traitors to their own land, but did what needed to be done. It is the last of Askelhorn that stands. A bitter tale, to be true. So Askelhorn was near here. That's an old tale even by elven standards, Lyra. Ah, but I would speak no more of it. Enter the crypt for yourself if you wish to pay your respects, but be wary. What can you tell me about this area? There's not much to tell. These are the foothills of the Nether Mountains, and the road you are on leads eastwards to the human village of Blumberg. There are trails that lead higher into the mountains up north. The Nether Mountains are home to kobolds and orcs. Best beware. To the south of here lies the edge of the High Forest, a dangerous place to travel if you're unfamiliar with it. And who are you? My name is Farron Valiantheart, Ranger and Arcane Archer of the High Forest Wood Elves at your service. Ooh, Arcane Archer, fancy. Why are you here in the foothills? I'm hunting, if you must know. My quarry here is the elusive Shadowheart. What's that? Indeed, it is a rare and wonderful beast, white as the snow all around us and possessing the unique ability to vanish into the winds. I am loath to kill such a magnificent beast, but I simply must have its horns. They are a part of the only cure for an illness my wife has contracted, I'm afraid. How does one hunt a beast who disappears? He does not vanish entirely. Indeed, if you have ever seen a blink dog, the Shadow Heart moves very similarly. It teleports short distances away in order to flee. This does not make it impossible to hunt, but it does make it very difficult. Still, I have no choice. I must have those horns or perish in the attempt. Alright, I should be on my way. Oh, there's a dead gnoll. By examining the bodies, it seems obvious to you that the kobolds and gnolls fought each other here. Although who attacked whom and why is a mystery. You are fairly sure the gnolls won the battle. Just gonna get the same message no matter which of these? Yeah. And this is the Elven Crypt. When he said it was nearby, I wasn't expecting it to be like 10 feet away. I kind of want to explore the Elven Crypt, but also it sounds pretty dangerous. Nothing much here. I am going to save scum. I'm going to save outside, and then I'm going to go in and see how bad it is. Kobold tracks. Save. And then I am going to leave you for just a couple of minutes just to quickly go pee and grab myself another monster. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Everything in place, there we go. Cheers!
You gotta unleash the beast with monster energy.
Yes, indeed. Oh shit, bats. Okay, they don't look hostile.
I would speak with you a moment.
Sure, Donna. Let's have a chat. Is she going to object to grave robbing because she's a cleric? The crypt. Even just inside, you can smell the death in the air. I suppose that's appropriate, but I'd still rather do without the memory of it. Of course, if we get rich off the place, I'll still manage to sleep at night. That's the spirit. We'll strip the place bare. Oh, slow down. I'm not interested in gutting the place. I just figure that any gold or gems are better off with me. It's an elven crypt, after all. Do you harbor some kind of grudge against elves? Not as such, and I'm not of interest in whatever fanciful cloaks are draped over their dead, but mined valuables belong with dwarves. Consider it my way of keeping the elves consistent. Elves don't dig. They excavate, sure, but they don't dig. It just seems to me that elves shouldn't put these things back in the ground if they didn't take them out in the first place. And if you make it happen to profit, all the better. There are far worse things to do to a burial site than taking excess gold. I hope the dead will understand that. Come on, let's just get on with our task at hand. So many bats. A message has been chiseled into the face of this granite marker in several languages. While almost faded, it is still legible. Herein lie the brave warriors of fair Askelhorn. Know ye that they perished with honor, and that the memory of their grim duty shall fill our hearts with sadness for all eternity. If thou dost enter this hallowed place, enter with respect. Those who seek only to defile shall be granted no mercy. Well, I'm not here to defile, I'm only here to plunder. It's not the same thing. It totally isn't. Okay, she does use spells, even though I didn't manually prepare them for her. That's good. Oh, she's diseased. Oh, she's gonna have to solve that herself, because I don't have any scrolls of cure disease. Can I rest here? Get my health back. Okay, as long as all I have to deal with down here are rats, I'll be okay. What does this scribe pillar actually say? There's an old inscription on this pillar. The language is unfamiliar, but further study could possibly reveal its nature. Alright, let's try with lore. The inscription appears to be in Elven tongue, describing the history of the fallen city of Askelhorn. Okay. Well, I'm not here for a history lesson. Make it. Been serving as dinner for the rats since. Grab some arrows. Leave the short bow, I think. Morning Star, don't particularly need that. Actually, how am I on weight? I can still carry quite a bit more. I'll take these two to sell. That was a misclick. Elven statue. While faded and cracked with age, the statue depicts a handsome elven man wielding a glittering sword and wearing an amulet engraved with a crescent moon. The elf appears to gaze down at you with sad, unearthly eyes, and you are left with the definite impression that you are watched. An inscription at the base of the statue's base reads, "I who shall watch over those who rest bid you to cast a prayer in my name. Corellon Larethian, creator of the elves and first of the Seldarine." Leave the statue alone. Not my god. I can't pray faithfully to it. You know what? Let's pretend to pray. Let's pretend to pray faithfully. At least then it's a show of respect. Do I have a god? I don't think I picked one when I created my character. But I know that Corellon Larethian, god of the elves, definitely wouldn't be it. It would probably be like Mistra or something. Goddess of adventurers and fortune. What's in the pile of skulls? Skulls? Spike helmet, that's not worth anything. I'm just, role-playing a little bit.
I can't do that.
Too complex to pick, warded against simple spells. Maybe we find the key in the lower levels. So I'm going to save here in a new slot. I see a lot of skeletons, and I worry. Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? I'm being attacked by kobolds. Fuck you, kobold. There we go. Now we can get through. But I want to see what the hell was going on back here. Tomb of Nilmaldorn, Knight Gallant of Askelhorn. Is that a ghost? I want to talk to a ghost. No offense to the living kin, but elven ghosts are not my idea of good company. Well, don't worry, I'll do the talking.
I greet you.
Beware, mortal, for you trespass within the tomb of Nilmaldor, Knight Gallant of Askelhorn. Why have you come? Looting shall earn you only the foulest of curses to destroy your very soul. But if you come with a heart of courage, then I welcome you and will speak with you for a turn. I seek a group of kobolds who have entered this crypt. I felt their fearful passing a short time ago, and they remain within the crypt still. Know that they have caused great mischief and destruction here. I would be eager to have them gone. I would consider it a boon, in fact, should we remove the vermin. Indeed, if you are willing to render me assistance, I believe I can even provide you a simple manner to accomplish the feat. What do you need my help with? An age ago, a malevolent wraith invaded our crypt. I did battle with the creature and destroyed it, but not before it weakened me greatly. Ever since, I have been forced to remain close to my own remains. I cannot roam the crypt freely as I once did, and this means I cannot perform my duty. Living creatures, giant spiders in fact, oh no, have infested one of the western tombs. They have damaged much, and I can do nothing. Giant spiders? That better be a great reward for fighting them. If you be bold enough to destroy these spiders and their egg sacs, mortal, I would be more than willing to aid you with the kobolds. Bye. Alright, I will help you. I am well pleased to know there is such a woman of courage left in the living world. Return to me once your task has been completed. Right, I am not going to loot his remains. I'm not that foolish. Can I rest here? Yeah. Skip. Just get topped up for the last few hit points for good measure. Recovered from disease as well. Brilliant. Ooh, a sling on the floor. And an acid flask. How am I doing for weight? Getting there. There's nothing in any of these crates or barrels. Oh, come on, you can go through there. There we go. Can you really not figure out how to move past? Alright, fine.
I'll see you cut asunder.
There we go. Oh, here we have the spiders.
You breathe your last.
That's another one. That's another one. There we go. Good job, Dorna. Only 750 XP to go to the next level. Honestly, I'm considering stopping putting points into stealth. Because I think it might be a bit of a waste. Is that all the giant spiders? Palace. Oh, egg sacs. Right, I had to destroy the eggs as well. Crush the egg sacs. Small shield. Gloves of animal handling. +3 to animal empathy. But only if you are a druid or a ranger. You know what? I think this is going to be worth something. And a suit of chainmail. Too heavy. Another suit of chainmail and a potion of cure light wounds. Am I sneaking? No, I'm encumbered because my strength is decreased from the spider venom.
All done here.
I failed. Yeah, I failed to identify the cloak. And the sarcophagus. So potion of... Looting the grave makes you feel corrupted. Oh shit.
Attack has had no effect.
Weapon ineffective.
Attack has had no effect on this one.
Well. Looks like Dorna can damage it. Alright, I don't think we're looting any more tombs. That seems like a bad idea. Can we rest now? Can we rest in a moment after I've no longer recently exerted myself? Yes. Alright. Let's hope we can rest long enough for the venom to go away. So I can recover my strength and move faster. There we go. He's following. Okay. It's a little slow on the uptake. Alright, giant spiders dealt with. I have destroyed a nest of spiders and their eggs. To be rid of their filth and destruction fills me with joy. Now I shall help you be done with the creatures you hunt. The kobolds are barricaded in a room that was once also an elaborate trap. A grave robber of long ago once disabled this trap. It is merely disabled, not destroyed. The trap can be reactivated in a separate control room, which can be accessed by way of a secret door in the hallway south of the entrance to the kobolds' barricaded hall. How do I find the secret entrance? Now that you know it's there, it should not be too hard to find. Use the lever inside to enable the trap, and then take one of the magical helms to protect you from the poisonous effects of the trap. Once the trap is enabled, just step on the pressure plate in the kobold's barricaded room. The gas will stun the kobolds. You should make short work of them after that. This should make my job much easier. Thank you, Spirit. There is one more thing, brave adventurer. In the upper crypt is a reliquary that holds an item of value to us. I would see it returned to the hands of the living, but only to one who is worthy. Take this key and use it to enter the eastern hall of the upper crypt. Perhaps you shall find this item of use. You are very kind, good spirit. Thank you. Farewell, and may your bravery carry you far in your future endeavors, mortal. Sweet! I really like this dungeon. This is a fun little romp. Oh, now I'm encumbered. Okay, so
I carried too much.
that was one long sword too many. Away with that. Search mode. rest? No, can't rest while there are enemies nearby. I'm assuming this is where they are. Hold on. It's gonna save scum. Nope. Some more rats.
Fall before me! You breathe your last!
Secret passage at the southeastern side of the crypt. Southeastern side of the crypt.
You breathe your last!
Oh no! Gonna back off and heal up this time. I'm gonna look up where this supposed secret room is, because I'm just not getting it. Okay, it is through there. I guess I just have to somehow not get gunned down by 4 kobold archers. Because it's after that. Okay, super. That also means that the northwestern part of the crypt is free for me to explore, so I'm gonna explore that first. And then when I go through this door, I'm gonna try and be a little more tactical about it. First, I'm gonna deal with these rats.
Indeed.
Can you open that door now? I forgot to put any points into open lock. There's a sarcophagus, but I know that looting this... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Actually, we'll see what spawns. If it's a spirit, we're probably gonna leave it. If it's just a skeleton... Actually, this is fine. What are these gloves? Can I identify them? Not these gloves. These gloves. No, unidentified. Getting quite a bit of treasure here. I'm not gonna... You know what? How many XP do these ghosts give? 164. Okay, I am looting this gold. Just for the XP. There we go. Totally worth it. So what am I gonna get? Either of these will get me another point of base attack. I think I'm gonna go rogue. I think I need more skill points. I think I need points into parry. Persuade. And I need open lock, because I won't always have that dwarf with me. And then I need another point of... That's not a class skill. I need another point of heal. A couple more points of search. And I get a feat. And I think I want knockdown, because if I'm ever in a solo fight, I can knock things down and then sneak attack them. I can get stealthy, +2 to hide and move silently. Thug, +2 initiative, +2 persuade. I can get weapon focus, +1 to... You know what? I think I'm just gonna get weapon focus. Weapon focus, short sword. We are dedicating, we're committing to the short sword lifestyle. That also gives me more HP to survive the archers, hopefully. This one wasn't locked. Interesting. The other two were. Oh, there's a spirit here. Hello, spirit. Oh, wrenched from the darkness of death, where has it gone? Can feel it so close yet gone. What disturbs your rest, spirit? So many years have I rested, how long? But always did my sword rest in the place of honor, now gone. And feel it near. Who stole your sword? A human, cutthroat in leather, stole the sword so many years ago. Evil thief crept into my tomb, then he ran away. What does the sword look like? is a sword, long, steel, an ancient heirloom, nothing more. Like short swords a lot. Yeah, me too, they're cool. Do you want me to find it? Yes, there will be reward. Bring it back, then I rest. Alright, I'll be going then.
Yes. What do you need?
Lost sword. Still feel it inside the crypt. I actually think I know where that is. I thought it might be in one of these cocoons. But I guess not. Maybe it's further in past the kobold firing squad. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna save. I'm doing a lot of saving. Stand your ground.
Indeed.
There we go. Instead of just blundering into their ambush, we draw them out. Like we're smart. All tactical. One had a shield. I have no use for a shield.
Breathe your last.
Ooh, turn undead.
I'll see you cut asunder.
So the secret room is down here. Somewhere.
Here, look this way.
There we go. We found it.
I carry too much. carry too much.
Put one of them on. The other on Dorna. Can we rest in here? Yes. Beautiful. It's all coming together. My inventory. I have a longbow +1. So I'm going to switch to being my default ranged weapon rather than a short bow. Alright, let's see if this works as well as the Elven Ghost said it would. Yip, who be you? You be Noel? You comes to kill us? We barricade the door so you no get in. Yip yip. I'm not a Noel, I am Lyra, and I just want to talk. You not sounds like Noel, but how me knows me can trust you, Yip? There be lots things down here that tries kill us. Maybe you're a skeleton. Well, if you open the door, you'll see that I'm not an enemy. No, Yip Yip, you may be skeleton that come because we touch his old bodies and steal stuff. You not comes in. Skeletons don't talk, you stupid kobold. That be true. So you not be skeleton, me guesses. Maybe you be giant talking spider? Me gets in big trouble if me lets in big bad spider. If I was a talking spider, I would web the door and wait for you to come out for food. That makes sense, me thinking. Me thinks you might be okays, maybe. Me unlocks door and you then steps away. You come and speaks to Urko. He at back of room, but you puts weapons away. If you pulls weapons, you dies. Right, let's pull away our weapons. Glad you listen. You remember now, you not draws weapons or we fire on you.
I'll see you cut asunder.
Any more left? Still a guy at the door, Kobold Sergeant.
I carry too much.
Hey, they had the mummified hand. That was one of the artifacts. Nice. Okay, I am over encumbered. I am just going to get rid of this longsword. I'm still over encumbered. I'm going to get rid of this longbow. I am still over encumbered. I'm going to get rid of this light crossbow. There we go. Back down here. Rest. Get my hit points back. And then we take care of the final room. I hope the ghost's sword is in the final room, because otherwise I don't know where it's gonna be. What does this say? Haunted crypt. Well, I feel like most of this crypt is haunted, but okay, I'll grant it. Okay, what's in here? A dire rat.
Only I will walk away.
There's Where did my dwarven friend go? She's standing outside the door. Two swords in the hallway. You mean the hallway where I first came in? See, I'm thinking it's probably this corpse. Yeah, look at that ancient sword. I don't need these helmets anymore. Take that and drop it. Is this your sword, spirit? My sword! Now I can rest at last. This could be helpful for you. Choose one item from my chest with my gratitude. We can get a magical amulet, a potion of speed, or a sapphire. I'll take the amulet. What is the amulet? What does it do? It is unidentified. Alright. Need to get some items identified. Since I have the mummified hand, I honestly think I should head back to the school to turn it in. And then maybe stop at the blacksmith and sell some things, maybe identify some things. Oh, but we're not done. No, I was forgetting, we're not done, because we got the key to this door. We have more to do in this crypt. There was some item there that the ghost wanted us to have. Old sign. Safe become death, and death becomes safe when one has what he desires. This is the way in, I presume, and this is the way out. I'm just gonna save here. So it seems I'm not taking damage on the squares with the laser beams. See, I would have thought it would be the squares without laser beams that were safe, because this looks dangerous. Cloak. Then it was something like this. Nope. Something like this. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna load. There goes please some Apex. Alright, have fun with Apex. Get many wins. It's just down out. Hello friend, it's been some time since I've talked to you live. Hope you're well. Iron Bison, hello, welcome. How have you been? It's good to see you. I have been well indeed. Lots of stuff has been happening, both good and bad. But all in all, I am doing pretty well. Then we just do this. And away. And you follow me. And what did I just get? I don't know. Last time we chatted, you just moved. How's that faring? Was that earlier this year or was it longer ago? Because I moved back in February of this year. What are we doing on XP? We're making it. We're making it. If that's when we talked, I am getting settled in pretty well here. Would have been February? Okay. I have gotten settled in pretty well. I have gotten into something of a workout routine. I've started eating smarter, healthier. Escape or get your attention. What? Artifacts, built from unique power, self-only, limited uses per day. I am not going to use its power. I'm not going to use the power of a severed hand of a lich. Don't be silly. We are just going to go back and hand it in where it's supposed to be. You're not getting me that easily, game. I know all about being corrupted. How's the mental? Remember seeing a lot of changes all at once? It's up and down. Mostly up. There are definitely some challenges, some things I have to overcome, but I'm managing. I'm managing pretty well. How about you? How are you?
Hail and wet.
Right. Sell that. Probably sell that. Definitely sell that. That. Can I identify the Warhammer? No. That. Sell these rings. Sell this alchemist fire. Every day's a new day. Constantly putting one foot in front of the other, trying to make the most of it. Sounds good. Sounds smart. Sounds like the right approach. Sell some of all these gems. Did I sell these quartz crystals? Yeah, they're just clutter. I have 900 gold now. Yo, we got incoming!
reinforcements have arrived.
Anna Lion, welcome on in. Let me just give you a shout out. I don't think any of my mods are here right now. Streaming Enshrouded. I am not familiar with Enshrouded. What is Enshrouded?
Hail and well met.
I don't think I... Not sell this item. I guess I'll keep... Get this identified. Ice grinder. Surviving, building, crafting. Okay, that kind of game. The only game I've really played of that kind of game is Conan Exiles. Which was fun, but I kind of just ran out of steam and lost interest. Anyway, people from Anna Lion's Raid, welcome. I am Bear Anderson. I'm a variety streamer. I'm not particularly good at games, but we're all about not so much styling on skill over here, but just chilling out, having a nice friendly time. Conan's on your to-do list? I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just... I just don't think it's my genre, to be honest. Can only lurk, so glad you're playing this one, making your nostalgia go crazy. Hey Valdust, enjoy your lurk. I already did the base game a long time ago, I think a couple of years ago. So now we are going through the 2 expansions, Shadows of Undrentide, and then we're taking the same character directly into Hordes of the Underdark. Nothing finer than dwarven forged hammers, break through the ice, where it keeps me ale. What can I sell this for? 600 gold! I'll take that. Try that. Eyes of the Eagle. +5 to spot. You know what? I will wear that. That seems helpful. This cloak I picked up. Hey, Diamondback, what's up? You love Bioware games let you port characters? Yes, it's really good. Identify. +10 to hide. That's really good. What's the other one? 5 resist to bludgeoning damage. Alright, the resist to bludgeoning damage, I will take the +10 to hide. I will sell, because that's worth a lot. Gloves, what do we have here? Wondrous gloves. Maynard, a young genius of a bard, but with little wisdom to spare, found himself the victim of theft when the magic gloves that enhanced his memory were stolen. Instead of outwitting the rogues, Maynard simply recreated the gloves over and over again. The finished product was stolen each time. This eventually evolved into an odd working partnership, though never once did Maynard realize he was in business supplying his wondrous gloves. So you get 1 less wisdom, but you get an extra level 0, 1, 2, and 3 spell slot. Those are really good gloves if you're a bard. I'm not, so I will just take the 1300 gold. Amulet, what do we have here? Amulet of cold resistance, resist 20 cold. I will take it. Very happily. Alright. Should you happen to have a +1 short sword? +1 short sword. How much? All my money. But I think that's worth it, because that'll let me actually hit ghosts and stuff. So I will buy a +1 short sword. I will sell my regular short sword. There we go. And I still have 300 gold, so I still have about as much gold as I did when I walked in the door. All in all, not too bad. Now we fill this slot with these 2. There we go. Right, let's head back to the school and hand in the mummified hand. actual school? It is. It just looks like a barn to me. This is the actual school. He's just still sprawled on the floor.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
I've recovered the mummified hand. Excellent. To be honest, this artifact was the one I was most afraid of ending up in the wrong hands. Belferon was a frightening villain, to say the least. I do remember something about this hand now that I think about it. It's possible that it might be able to point the way to the other artifacts, quite literally. You could try using the hand to direct you to them, if you feel it necessary. Do you want to keep it for that? If it can help, then yes, I'll hold on to it. Very well. Be careful with it. Its ability to point things may not be all it's capable of. Found anything else? No. Alright. Well, let's try using it. How much does it weigh? Weighs half a pound. Okay, that's fine. No worries. 10 points this way. Oh dear! Interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that. Just in case. And then we will rest up. What time is it? It's only 9. Well, we'll keep going. We'll head back out into the world and do some more adventuring. Lyra and Dorna. Save. Alright. Walking back out, and I think next we'll be going to probably that human village of Blumberg, I think it was called. Who's this? Toman Bros.
It is a long day. I could use a drink.
Cannot believe I got kicked out of my house by that red wizard. He had some kind of permit from the mayor, but where will I sleep? Oh no. Oh no. I thought the red wizard would be allowed to build himself something to stay in. Not that he would just kick out some hapless citizen. That's horrible. And I did that. That's all on me. But I did get paid 100 gold, so honestly, totally worth it. Getting pretty close. Just short of 1300 more XP needed. And then what do I do for level 4? I think I take my second level of fighter. So we can head north up into the mountains, but I really want to check out that village first. I think that's the next place to go. Blumberg, Hilltop, High Forest. What do we have here? North High Pass, South Blumberg. We're going to Blumberg. Also, weapons out. Oh, definitely weapons out. Holy shit, it's a gnoll. Can I handle a gnoll? I better be able to. 50 XP! Yo! Give me some more gnolls. Anything down here? Tracks. Tracks from what? Large group of humanoids came from the forest and headed towards the road not long ago. According to these tracks, they took the same route back. Got some kind of shrine? Oh, got a bear. chance? Oh, it's a cemetery. What do you have? A pelt? Yeah. Only weighs half a pound. I do not believe that the untreated hide of a black bear only weighs half a pound. No way. No fucking way am I believing that. So this is the way down into the high forest.
Ooh, wait! Deacon must talk to you. You wait there.
What? I remember Deacon. Gods, it's a kobold. Apparently it wants to talk to us.
You run so fast. Deacon's so out of breath. It's so hard to catch up.
Why are you following me? Speak quickly.
He cannot follow you. Well, okay, maybe he follow you a little, but he only watched to see that you be great human hero. Deacon need your help.
Help you? After what you did to Hilltop and Master Drogon.
Deacon not so bad. Honest, Deacon only go with other kobolds to human village because Master tells Deacon to. Deacon not hurt anybody. Deacon is servant to the Master. Deacon sings songs, tells tales that keeps Master happy. That why Master send Deacon on raid, so Deacon write story for Master later.
So you're some kind of jester kobold? How interesting. That doesn't explain why you're here.
Only Deacon do something very bad. Master will be very angry at Deacon. Deacon cannot go back to Master, not ever. Deacon's so frightened.
Who is this Master you speak of?
Master is Great Dragon, Timofarar, ruler of kobolds. Very scary he is, very sharp teeth and bad breath too, but he think Deacon very funny. Go figure.
So is this Timofarar behind the theft of the artifacts?
Master tells kobolds he wants them to go to human village and steals magic stuff. So yes, he behind it. Deacon not know why Master wants it all.
Dragons are greedy. I would still like to know how he even found out about them.
Kobolds be attacked by gnolls on way home anyway. They want to take artifacts away. Master will be very angry. Deacon shake when Master angry.
Why did these kobolds want the artifacts?
Deacon not know. Maybe because gnolls be greedy? We runs into scary dead place with some magic stuffs. Not know what gnolls do after.
Where can I find this master of yours?
You go north into mountains, you find kobold caves. Master live below kobolds. Big cavern, hard to miss.
Tell me more about this dragon.
Oh, he be very big and very old and very smart. We kobolds be related to dragons, but Master not thinks too much of that. He says kobolds too puny to be cousins.
Well, he has a point there. He always thought kobolds were more dog-like myself, all that yapping and so forth.
Master tells kobolds what to do, and we runs to do it. Sometimes he takes kobold aside and teaches them stuff. Like with Chief Kobold, or Deacon even, but only if he thinks them smart. Master also be beautiful white. He like it when it be very cold. Me once see him breathe ice on kobold, make little lizard icicle.
I want to ask you about something else. So what did you do that is so terrible?
Deacon, he carries little tower statue when we leaves human village. When gnolls attack, he get excited and he drops the little statue. Statue is all broken now because of Deacon. He cannot bring it back to Master because Master be angry at him. But if Deacon stay away, Master be even angrier.
You broke the statue?
Is that even possible? Will you give it to us? Deacon know you look for little statue. Deacon, he gives it to you if you helps him. That good idea, yes?
So how am I supposed to help you?
You be great human hero. Deacon knows this. He be watching you. You go and seek out Deacon's old master, Timoferar. Maybe you talks to master. Make him let Deacon go. Make him free Deacon. Then Deacon gives you little broken tower statue.
Why do you need him to free you? Aren't you already free?
Oh, no. Deacon not free yet. Deacon hiding, but if master wants to find Deacon, he comes and finds him. And if master forced to come and find Deacon, well, that not be very pretty picture. That why Deacon so scared. Master is big, Deacon is very small. If you wants to talk to master or kills him, Deacon all for it. Deacon gives you broken little statue when you done.
I think the little reptile is actually blackmailing us, Lyra.
Deacon got complete confidence in you. Deacon knows that you is great hero you is.
Why don't you give me the statue now and I'll consider helping you?
Sometimes master say that Deacon is dumb, but Deacon not that dumb. Deacon just little kobold to you. He gives you statue and you leaves him high and dry.
What do you mean the tower statue is broken?
Deacon drops it on rock when gnolls scare him. Was accident. It go crack and there be shiny thing inside. Very pretty.
What shiny things inside? What are you talking about?
Deacon not know shiny rock was inside. Honest. Deacon find statue and show it to you if helps him.
You have the tower statue on you?
Well, Deacon not have the little broken tower statue now, but Deacon knows where Deacon hides it. He finds statue for you if you helps him.
How do I know you'll keep your word?
Because if Deacon not be faithful, you probably hurt Deacon. Deacon not want that. You'll be very scary.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, Deacon just knew that you would helps him. He just knew it. Deacon's so happy now, but I'm still a little scared. You goes and find old master and do what you going to do. Deacon goes to human village off to east and hide there, okay?
You mean Blumberg?
Deacon not know what humans call these places, but Deacon go there and hide good. You come and finds Deacon when you done, okay?
I would speak with you a moment.
That was fun. Sure, let's talk. I don't know that we can trust what this kobold said, no matter how smart or different he seems. His kind are usually pawns of greater evil. I agree, but what choice do we have for now? I don't know. I suppose we can follow his lead for a time, but don't let your guard down. He talked of dragons, and they don't give up their trinkets easily. I'm more worried how the dragon got this information. That's easy enough to guess. Anyone it couldn't buy, it would simply threaten. Not a lot of people can say no to a giant lizard. Not and live, anyway. Why would this thing even be interested in the artifacts? I don't suppose there's any way to verify what this deacon said. We'll have to move forward and trust we can handle what comes. I doubt Master Drogon thought we would be facing such creatures so early in our training. Okay, so this is to the Grand Forest. Yeah, High Forest, it's called. I'm gonna leave that. And we're gonna go visit the village of Blumberg first. And then I guess after we've been to Blumberg, it seems like we are going to head north into the mountains to confront a motherfucking dragon, which I'm level 3. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do about a dragon, but I guess I'll work something out. Dying man. A blessed sight you are, madam. I am almost done for, but you must flee. Flee from this place. Blumberg is destroyed. Oh no, is it the gnolls? What happened here? Gnolls! They came and burnt everything. They said something about a kobold. I managed to crawl this far, but I... What's that sound? Oh, what is that sound? Someone just killed him with an arrow. Who did that? Gnolls. Oh no, I haven't saved in such a long time. Oh, that's on me for forgetting to save. Oh well. Annoying, but we'll deal with it. I wonder what that cloud was. Was that a spell someone cast? Or was it a trap on the ground I missed? Or what even was it? It seemed kind of bullshit, whatever it was. This time I'm going to save before going into the village. I really got tricked. I really thought, oh, it's just a village. It'll be peaceful. And then boom, gnolls and bullshit clouds of dazing gas. So this time we're going to go straight to the village. We can always talk to Deacon later. Also, I have a theory that Deacon is actually in the village and I can find him there. And the only reason he wasn't in the village is because the game thought I was trying to go to the forest too early. And I was supposed to talk to Deacon before going to the forest. Man, this one random gnoll just nearly killed me. He did 18 damage in 2 hits. Jesus Christ. Alright. Can't rest while there are enemies nearby. Save here, because apparently I need to be a little more diligent about saving. Oh, it's something he throws. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and game this. Seems like they just gave him some kind of bullshit item to just go, no, you can't win this fight. It's a fight you should be easily able to win, but no, you can't win it because bullshit item. Can I save here? I'm gonna save here. So apparently the secret sauce was me staying out of melee. I have no idea why. But whatever, it's a win and I will take it. Another few knolls. This kind of reminds me of the, what's it called? Lars? The Lars homestead in Star Wars A New Hope. Like with the stairs down. And I know there weren't flames when Luke got back, but people were burnt, so that leads the idea to flames. Okay, let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. Nope. Oh, maybe.
You breathe your last.
Yeah, that actually worked.
By the blood of the old father. I need to be here.
Alright, change of plans. You stand your ground.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm kind of approaching this like a puzzle. Where's the other knoll? Is.
By the blood of the old father.
Ooh, crit for 18. Beautiful. Wait. I picked delete instead of save. Oops. Do you know about the keyboard shortcuts to give voice commands to your followers? No. I basically don't know any keyboard shortcuts for this game. I've played this game, but I haven't played this game that much.
You breathe your last.
Hit enter, then V. I see.
At their throats, cut them down.
Thanks. I'll try and remember that. Oh, that's a restart. Just voice lines, combat one should order the henchman. So the same as using the other things, just more immersive. Oh, it can spam color spray, okay. Well, this is bullshit. I don't know how to overcome this encounter. Because the fact that the spellcaster can just go, you instantly and automatically lose, there's nothing you can do about it. I guess that's D&D. Spellcasters are bullshit. And I don't do enough damage to take him down before he casts it. Is there anywhere else I can go? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna give this another couple of tries, see if I can maybe make my saves. And otherwise, I just have to give up on this location and come back later. Maybe if I can lure this guy away. G is quick save. What a fucking weird button to bind to quick save. There we go. Alright. Took a few attempts, but we managed to get it.
Fatality.
Wearing half plate, no wonder it was so hard to hit. You have a scroll, I'll take that. That was just the half plate. At least we got good XP from it. Goes up a bit. What's my offhand attack bonus? Actually higher than my main hand, because my +1 weapon is in my offhand. I have both ambidexterity and 2-weapon fighting. think any of these houses were enterable. Maybe this one. Oh, that's probably where Deacon is hiding, actually. Let's just rest and save and then check it out. Yeah, that's where Deacon was.
Wait. You know hurts Deacon.
Alright, let's just speed through this conversation because we already had it. Checking out word at a disadvantage. Early to have both. Yeah. Yeah, with two-hand fighting and ambidexterity and using two short swords, if I remember my 3rd edition D&D correctly, I should only be at a -2 to hit with either hand, which isn't too bad. I think that's worth it for an extra attack. Honestly, in 3rd edition and 3.5, I will say dual wielding is completely worthless unless you have both those feats. So how am I supposed to help you? There we go. Anything else in here worthwhile? No. Alright. So that means next step on our journey will be going north to the foothills to somehow take on a dragon, which I feel woefully unprepared for because I am only level 3, but I might be able to pick up another level along the way. But I've been going for 4 hours now, so I also think this is right around where we're going to end it. I'm just going to move to the transition to the next area, or actually just move here, because that'll remind me where I'm actually going and what I actually want to do for next time. So that is it.